get to it and cue the music. All right. So it's the Child Free Thinker, and I'm back at you again with another video. I had an idea earlier. When I say earlier, I mean like 30 to 40 minutes ago. I had this idea, and it made me laugh. And when it made me laugh, I said, I got to share this. So here I am. And I was thinking about the goofy logic that's out here today, and how many years this has been regurgitated in this world, and people that actually don't think for themselves. When you think about it, you'll see how silly it sounds. So let me break it down, right? How to make it to heaven. Show me that you will be my ride to die biatch. You have to suffer, because suffering is the way. What? Because that's all that matters. Because suffering is the way. You have to suffer. And if whoever can withstand being my bottom bitch, whoever can go through the most hell, you better not complain. You better not shout. You better not cry. You better not pout. I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming. Wait a minute. This isn't about Christmas. This is about how to get to heaven. He knows when you are sleeping. He knows. He knows when you're awake. He know, he knows when you've been bad or good. So be good for goodness sake. It is. I mean, it's so hard. Sometimes I had to remember. I'm talking about how to get to heaven, but it sounds a little bit like a Christmas story. You know, when they say in the beginning of the year or the year before, Santa's making this list and adding everything up. So you better be good, or you might get a coal, or you might get a stocking with some coals and lumps and coals in it, or some shit in it. While everyone else around you is getting gifts, you might open your sock and get some shit. So you better be good, and you better withstand the test of time. Okay. Now, let me explain how this appeared to me in my mind about 40 minutes to an hour ago, and it made me laugh. And I said, now, it's going to be some people that disagree with this, and it's cool, it's whatever, but I figured that I would share this perspective. It doesn't mean it's everybody's truth. It's just I'm going to say what I want. Um, as far back as I can remember, with the people who tried to get all the little kids to go to church, especially the most poverty-stricken areas, was always believing in heaven, but sending people there very quickly, by the way. First 48. Everybody got sent to heaven or hell, wherever they were going, real quick. And everybody was saved. Everybody was blessed and highly favored. Even the drummer boys got sent back to heaven. Like, not the drummer boy, the organist, the pianist, everybody. It doesn't matter who you are. Hell, grandma could be sitting on the stairs minding her business while reading the Bible. And somebody's church going children has got a gat. Somebody's got a gat. Somebody's got a Tommy gun. The preacher's son's got a Tommy gun. The preacher's son's got a Tommy gun. Yeah. So, I mean, surely if you've been going to church your entire life, the bullet should dodge you because you're saved. So the bullet should, it could be going like Neo. You should be like Neo from the Matrix with all the money that the preachers have made, pumping people's head full of illusions. You should be like Neo from the Matrix when the agents ran out and they went swinging, they sent them bullets his way and he bent back and sent them bullets back because he was protected, right? That was cool, right? In real life, we all know what's going to happen to you. But I went to church today. Okay. Anyways, next on Fox News. Woman minding her own business finds herself mixed up in someone else's business while still minding her own business. Oh, how could this happen? Right? They have convinced people that the way to get to the pearly gates is you have to go through hell. So you were created because you got to go through hell because even though you were just a spirit, you had to prove, even though you were just a spirit up with other spirits from what they're saying. They don't know how this sounds. Everybody was a spirit, right? Okay, somebody, they say you got to come down here and you got to keep coming back. Now, the creator don't have to. You got to come back over and over because for God so loved his only son that he took him out for you and me. But guess what? You still got to go through hell because you thought you were safe, right? Did you think that because of the sacrifice that you didn't have to go through hell? Gotcha, bitch. Oh my gosh, this is cracking me up. I'm sorry. The philosophies never made sense to me. Even as a kid, I knew something sound weird and warped and just straight slow. And I looked at all the grown, silver-headed people that kept on just teaching it. Yep, and one day, everybody going to heaven. Everybody going to heaven. You mean heaven? No, heaven. And the more hell you go through, I know it sounds stupid because it is, but don't worry about that. You were known when you were in your mother's womb. See, I knew you were going to be in the after family, and I still put you there because I love you. What the fuck? I knew your dad ball sacks were full of bullshit, but who cares? And oh, wait, there's more. Your mom, Dukes. I knew you before you entered her womb, huh? I knew. I knew. I knew you by name before you even popped out of the oven. And you know what? I saw your future. And I said, that fucked up shit. Yeah, yeah, that'll teach you. Put you in your place. I said, I got just the family for you. Sorry. I love you so much. Oh, I'm sorry. I had to get the last out. Whew. I love you so much. The same way I love my son that I sent to earth. You know, the one that you see with the holes in his feet and hands. And you guys love parading him around every April, bleeding out of his head, the same face, right? That's how much I love him. And that's how much I love you guys. You didn't think I loved you more than my own son, did you? Well, gotcha, bitch, twice. Because if, think about this. And then the people in the churches be sounding so stupid. They say, yeah, well, the Lord went through it to get that. That's how we gonna go through it. What make us think we do much better? And that's why I want to give birth right now. You stupid bitch. If the Lord went through it, why wouldn't we? That's why we need to keep making more people. Jesus didn't have any kids because, well, guess Jesus was the smart one. He was like, man, hell no, you didn't put nails in me. Somebody was smart, but everybody else never seems to learn. Okay, he got sacrificed by his dad. All right, Jesus, it's time. But I'm a spirit. I like it up here. Yeah. So you got to go down. You got to die. But why do I have to die if I'm already alive infinitely? I'm a spirit that never dies. Why do I have to go down to get a body to die? Man, stop, cut all that out. Like I said, you going. I don't want you going. All right. And out of all people, I'm putting you in Mary. But I like it up here. Look, don't talk back to me. Okay. You're going and you're gonna get that's it. And well, at least tell me how my life is gonna go. Well, you're gonna get set up. Ain't nobody gonna like you. Nobody. You might have a couple people that like you, but I'm gonna set you up. You know what I'm saying? Because I love you, and it's worth it because you my child, and I beat you because I love you. What the fuck? It started to sound abusive. Whatever. I love you, okay? And you'll come back to me eventually. But why do I have to leave from you when I'm already up here? Don't you? You must not have heard about how Lucifer fell to the earth. He was asked too many questions. And that's why I'm sending you too. See, as my child, you've been asking me too many damn questions. You're going to Earth. I mean hell. I mean Earth. Excuse me. What did you say? Hell? No, 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 no. I didn't. I said you're going to Earth. And I just got to be honest with you. I got to keep it 100, player. They not gonna like you, man. They're gonna be trying to get at you for the day you're born. And I love you. That's why I'm gonna send you down there because you're gonna save all humanity. But they all gonna suffer still. So I lied. Woo! I lied. But I thought, don't stop that. You're going tomorrow. So I got your bags packed, one umbilical cord, a pair of gums, a body that you won't be able to move at least for 6 months. And when you're born, you're gonna cry because you're like, fuck, shit. Nobody can hear me. This baby voice, nobody understands me, man, except for the other kids up in here, putting their little incubator boxes, looking around like, how the fuck did we get here? Right? Don't worry, you'll be back. All right, I'll check in from time to time. But well, get ready, enjoy your last walks around this heavenly place. So I'm going. I'm not going. I'm not. I'm sending you. If you thought I was going down there, you out your damn mind. You going? You my guinea pig. What? Why do I gotta be the guinea pig? No, you gonna be one of many. Don't worry about it. But at least you get to come back. The other one's gonna get a fabricated story. Okay. Well, that's what it seems like. But the people in the church made it worse because they were like, if the Lord could go pull it, I could go pull it. Why are you talking like that? You can't even talk right, but you're talking about what you know heaven looks like. You are messing up the words. You're regurgitating information. You're playing telephone with words and information. You've been doing this all over the years, and the people that keep going through the most never seem to learn to start bringing more people here to go through worse than what they went through, while competing and comparing who went through the most. I went through more than you. Okay, yeah. Hmm. Something sounds hella goofy to me. So, from what I've been seeing, the keys to heaven, excuse me, I meant heaven, is you got to show how much you can suffer and you got to do it with a smile. I don't care if you lose your foot. I don't care if you can't see. I don't care if you can't hear. I don't care if you get beat up, gained up on. I don't care if you end up like 50 Cent. Okay? Pop, pop, pop. But you still going. You still going. You better smile through it. Smile when your heart is aching. Smile, there's no need of faking. But wouldn't that be faking if I'm smiling and I'm not happy? You just smile. What the hell? This sounds weird, right? So if you have bullet holes everywhere, hey, it could be worse. What? The person's shot the hell up. What do you mean it could be worse? Is someone out there in a worse position? Remember that. It doesn't matter what happened or how it happened. It doesn't matter. Stop complaining. All right? Because this happens because you're loved. If you weren't loved, you'd be having a good life. If I love you, you got to suffer. So that lets you know how much I love you. See? The people out there enjoying their life, I don't give a damn about them. But you, I put you through hell. You know? I want to make sure you look like shit because I love you. I got ramen noodles for you, and you're going to need it. And you're lucky you got that. All right? Now, don't question me or backtalk me. Okay? Just know that I do all of this because of love. Okay? All right? If you were able to take care of yourself, if you were able to have a nice life and smile every day, I don't love you. Huh? Huh? Who the hell wants to smile every day? Who the hell wants to be so happy and elated it feels like they're floating on cloud nine? Huh? That's for suckers, man. That's for losers. Huh? I love you. And I love you so much. I need you to go through absolute hell. And then if you don't prove it enough, guess where you're going? You're going back to hell because I made you in my image, but you ain't me, player. I ain't gonna go through it. Yeah, y'all asses is what? I mean, excuse me. Wrong. Excuse me. I made you, okay, for a purpose, and only you need to know. I know everything, but see, only you know that. But I thought you say, hey, don't question me. I know it all, and I know the pain it would cause you, and I still let you go through this. I just stand there looking at you. I'll be seeing you. Yep. When you be going through all that, I'll just be standing. I be hearing you. You be like, help, help. I'd be like, yeah, shut up. Stop complaining, man. It's the way to life. You know what I'm saying? Money, power, respect. You feel it alive. You see the light. I be rapping. You know what I'm saying? When you I be hearing you when, you know what I'm saying? But the person be like, but you created me. Why do you think I'm crying and whining when I'm just asking you for help? I thought you said to come to you. Yeah, I mean, I did say that, but damn, you be calling me all the time, man. You got to go through that on your own, man. I made you. That's about it. That sound like my parents. Oh, oh. Well, see you later. No, don't disappear now. Go float back into nothingness. Damn it. I must have said something true. Oh shit. Wait a minute. Some sound weird, don't it? The way to the pearly gates is it sound like perfection, but nobody's perfect. Okay. And they said, well, you gotta see what Jesus went through. Right? So let's just do that. Let's see what Jesus went through. Okay. What did Jesus go through for those, Bible knockers? Okay. Showstopper, head rocker, showstopper, do your thing, motherfucker. Oh, that's Missy Elliott. So for the knockers, what did Jesus go through? Because you can't tell by the lives they be living. They be telling you all the things Jesus did, but won't tell you a damn thing they did, and it's showing their family line, but they still be lying, saying that the devil made them do it. Okay. So let's just look at all the things Jesus went through and just see just how much fun he had. Okay, you ready to hear the fun? Here we go. Fun number one. Born in a manger to a Virgin Mary. And she was like, wait a minute. Oh, let's get back to that. So Mary was just chilling. Yeah, I got all these plans. Oh, well, I guess I'll do this. So we really can't do that much because there's really no rights for us right now. But anyway, and all of a sudden, out of the clouds, oh, you. All I want is you. What? Yeah, she was like, that's weird. Am I hearing things? And Joseph was like, girl, you hearing things. And she was like, no, I'm not hearing things. Look, all right, cut all that out. Let me tell you something. You gonna have Jesus. All right. And it's like, but I didn't even have sex yet. Man, I don't give a look, just like I told him before, I'm telling you. See, I told him because right now he's in a physical form. He's like he's in a bigger form than he's going to be when he's in your womb. Because like I was telling him, I knew everybody before you enter your mother's womb and out of your father's bowels, but I still put you there, even though they're fucked up. But don't because I love you. But don't worry about that. I told him to get prepared to come to you tomorrow. You're gonna find out you pray go. But I haven't even slept with Joseph. I don't give a y'all meant to be mother and son because both of y'all asked too many questions. So I want to go ahead and give you the heads up. I already told him to have your umbilical cord packed because he's going to be traveling through spirits and space to get to your womb tomorrow. So you enjoy your last day because tomorrow you're going to wake up, pray go. But you didn't even give me time. You need time, man. You're going to do this because I'm a spirit and I need a human body to give birth to a spirit that's going to be a human just to get set up to die to come back. And this all makes sense because I love you all. So I'm sorry. Oh, so Mary was looking like, what? None of this makes any sense. Why me? Girl, what you mean? Because you ain't, I mean, what better place? What better place? So she was just up like, damn, you really mean tomorrow morning I'm gonna wake up and I ain't even do nothing? I ain't even do nothing. And I gotta go through this? Well, sure enough, that's the story they told. And everybody wants, oh God, these people are just so the story of a virgin, and that's not even what the virgin meant. Next thing you know, this is why all the women out here want to be baby mamas because they all think somehow they think they're gonna have Jesus. And guess what? Maybe you are because guess what happened to Jesus? He got set up, got taken out by the people in the church. Uh oh, because he was different. Cause he was different. Did he rob a bank or did he take somebody's life? Nah, man, something worse. He was child free. What? Yeah, he was different. He was child free, walking around just doing too much, bruh. He was shining too bright, bro. We had to put him down, bro. He thought he was better than everybody, but he barely was around anyone. That's what I mean. He thought he was better, right? What the heck? But that was done because of love, man. See, if you know, I never understood this, the keys to get to heaven. If I could you, I want you all to think about this, whether you're a woman or a man, even in the child-free community, since people say we are so selfish simply because we won't pop that coochie. We won't pop a watermelon out our coochies. And the dudes want to sign up for child support in the child-free community. They're unwilling to sign up for child support by making dumbass choices. And the women are unwilling to pop out long ass watermelons out of their cooch and then look down and be like, yes, hell yeah. Bitch. Because we won't do that. We're selfish. Let me tell you something that's real fucking selfish. Okay? This is real selfish. Why the hell and how in the hell? We think about this, okay? What do you think you could sit back, bring someone here that was never thought of, but you are the reason why they're here, know their future and what the fuck they're go through, and still put them there, even though you have the power to not do that, but you do it just for because you need to send them there so that they can come back so you could tell them they messed up and you got to go back. But I'm the one who created you in the first place, and then I created your soul. Your parents create your body. I'm in control of your soul. Your parents only they donated their genes to you, but I control your soul. Your parents and society controls your mind. I own your soul. The world controls your mind unless you control it. And if you control it, well, you end up like Jesus. Because I love you. You different. You special. So special, so special, so special. So special, so special, so special, so special. Okay. So wait a minute. So your soul and your spirit is controlled by a power higher than everybody, but they keep putting labels on who this being is. And I know they're messing it up. That's how I know it was used as a moneymaker because the real reason and the real purpose, they don't know. They ain't to stop lying, right? Because who would do that? I want to know who would really do that. Parents, because they are used like puppets to do this because they're psychologically trained and manipulated to think what they're doing is a good deed. They think they're doing something good, and some of them don't really give a fuck. Some of the women do it because they're trying to get a little bit of money, pop out a couple kids, get paid a little bit of money, which ain't shit. You know, the dudes do it for a place to stay. Dudes do it to either trap some woman that, or the dudes who do this stuff for the dudes who do this is dumb as hell to do this, versus the child free guys who refuse to. The dudes who keep popping kids out left and right, that's broke as fuck, that choose a woman that don't know or like herself, and together they think they're going to create a genius. And somehow they're going to give their kids the world when they can't even give themselves a motherfucking happy meal. But don't worry about it. They're just going to have kids to find out how the government is going to feel sorry for them when really they're happy that you're promoting to a new puppet. And you're going to raise them up just like you. And if they did deviate from who you are, this is when they become Jesus, the story of Jesus. They become public enemy number one. People roll their eyes when they come home. They think they're better than everybody. You too good. You too good to be a follower, right? So Ashley, who really put you in hell? And it gets deeper when they talk about reincarnations and if you fail. First of all, the people weren't even here. How the hell would they fail at a obstacle? Who the hell creates people just to it sort of reminds me of that movie Saw, where you had all these different rooms and it was this place and they had to either saw their leg off. Some of them they almost made it out the door, but they died because they bled to death right before the door closed. But at least they sawed their leg off to prove that they're trying to get free. But unfortunately, they bled out and the door slammed and they could never get out ever. Remember that? Remember that? That's what it should sound like. Some type of a maze that you can never get out of. Because somebody, I want a girl, I want a boy. It's weird shit. Either the women just keep on wanting to be mothers and shit, They are going to keep bringing us here. They're going to do it, and they're going to choose the worst person possible. And the dude's going to keep skeet. I mean, and what the fuck? What are you skeeting? What are you doing? What is that? Right? When you got these type of people, the cycle will always continue because they're not smart enough to see what they're doing. That's not going to be an infant forever. What is wrong with these people? That person is not going to be 1 month old for their entire life unless for some reason they're not able to take care of themselves. And that's sad that you would breed somebody just to put them in a position to develop some type of disorder that's not their fault because of what the fuck you wanted. So now they have to go through their entire life. You got what you wanted because now they don't realize that they're an adult because of whatever is going on. You get what you want, but then now you ever heard people say this shit and it pissed me off? What people who have like excuse me, like a child that their body grows, but their mind stays an infant forever, right? At first it's cool to them, right? Then you hear them complaining. Man, I can't even have any free time, when the person turns like 20, 25, 30, but their mind is still like a child because they can't help it because of the disorder or they're disabled and they can't help it. Now they're complaining about what they claimed they wanted 30 years ago because they want to do something else. No, bitch, take care of them. Shut up. You brought them into this existence where how do you think they feel, bitch? You get what I'm saying? Too many men and women out here playing God with they dumbass. They're not passing out high IQs. And they're not passing out money. They're fucking broke. They're not passing out common sense. I mean, look at them. They didn't make any. They just want to show people that they know how to copy and paste. Like pre-K and first grade and shit. You remember? Remember when you used to trace and remember that? They still doing this as grown people. The very thing they claim they want so bad and they brag about. Now everybody's disappointed. Let's just say their kid is born, but they didn't develop like everybody else. Now I can't believe it. What did we do wrong? What, whoa, 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 whoa. They should be perfect the way that they are. You made them. So what do you mean? What did you do wrong? Why? Because you assume you already have expectations for them. You wanted them to be what you wanted them to be. And because they came out a certain way, now all of your wants and your selfishness that you claim the child free people are, your true selfishness shows because now you're like, oh my goodness, I'm gonna have to raise them forever. Well, it's not their fault, bitch. You the one that wanted the joys and all this dumb shit. I want to be a mother. Well, that means you're a mother all the way until they're 62, bitch. Because you don't really hear dudes saying that this much. I want to be a father no matter what, bro. No matter what. You don't hear them talking like that. You hear a lot of women talking like that. You hear some dudes talk like that. You do not hear a majority. It's not the majority of dudes that talk that way. It's a lot of women that talk like that. I don't even have to have money. We don't need a car. We don't need a house. Okay? As long as you love me. They sing to their kid. We could be starving. We could be homeless. We could be broke. The kid like, no, we can't. As long as you love me. The fuck is the mom's really Justin Bieber. Fold under pressure. Oh my God. You can be my destiny's child on the scene, girl. Oh no. This is how they sound. Long as you, what the fuck? It's like, but then it's so annoying. You create people. You want to be these mothers and all this dumb shit. These motherfuckers keep throwing around because they want to fit in with the in crowd or whatever, and they ruin a kid's life. And it sounds like the beginning of the story. Who would send the story? Okay, the story of Jesus always sounds very fucked up to me. It just sounds so fucked up. Like I can't think of in my life I would ever do something like that. You're in a place. You're in paradise. What would make you suddenly say to yourself, I want to send you to hell. I want to see how much you love me to come back to me. Who the fuck would turn to somebody and say that? You just look at them the whole time. They laughing and playing. You just staring at them. And they're like, why are you looking at me like that? Don't worry, I'm going to tell you about it. We were having fun. Yeah, we were. I want you to prove how much you love me. And then we're going to save all mankind. But if you saved all mankind, then why do all mankind still suffer if you already saved them? People haven't really known how stupid they fucking sound. Because this story has been lingering throughout all these generations, and they never once understood why the wars still exist, why the pedos still exist, why the grapers still exist, why the child abusers still exist, why there's so many baby mamas out here that still exist, why are so many dudes skeeting on everything moving that still exists. If you saved all humanity, why the fuck they acting worse? Because you didn't. Is it because you just wanted to just see what would happen? Hmm? Would you all send some? If you cool and you really cool with somebody, like I know the cool nowadays is fake shit. People ain't really real no more, so they think that shit cool. That's why I be telling people to get out my face. I hate fake people. My pet fee, I hate fake people. I hate fake people. I cannot stand a fake bitch at all. That would make me like choke you. I cannot stand a fake ass person. I cannot stand a fake laugh. I cannot stand a fake conversation. I cannot stand fake company. I don't like fake people, period. So no, I'm not gonna laugh in your face. I'm just gonna give you that look to let you know you look dumb as hell. Get the fuck out my face. I cannot stand fake people. I don't care. I don't like. I can't even be around church people because they be fake as hell. Okay, they be getting topped off and all type of shit out here in this world by acting like they're innocent. They be doing them O's and they be looking at the other people talking about you worldly and stuff. They be doing too much. So I don't like fake ass people. I can't stand it. I have more respect for people that are honest about their stuff and just blunt. I always have like those type of people. Period. But I've never liked the fake one. Ever. Okay. Now, and that might be even think about this now. That's just like, okay, Jesus, look at the people who he's hanging around, like the story that they tell, okay? Because I'm not religious, but come on, we all have heard this story, right? Take one look. Why would Jesus choose to hang around the misfits and the people who were doing the worst, right? Because they were blunt with it. And everybody else, the one that were claiming they were goody two shoes, was the one that took them out. So wait a minute, when you expect to get done dirty by the people who everybody said was the worst? When you expect to get done the dirtiest by people who said, but yeah, I just got off, so I figured I'd do this. You sit on lunch break. What's up? What's up? What's up, Gaza? What's up, Gaza girl? Wouldn't you? Glad to have you back. Wouldn't you? Wouldn't you expect? Because I think Jesus was hanging around people like mafia members, even though there was no mafia back then. I meant mafia in sandals. That's cute, right? But he was hanging around some of the people that was deemed the worst. That generation didn't. Well, I take that back. They were getting beheaded and stuff back then. They ain't got a damn thing on that nowadays. They were getting stoned, hit in the head with rocks, beheaded in front of everybody. Like, what type of shit? Why the hell out of all generations and eras? Because if you are the creator of everyone, you know what's going to happen throughout all generations. Every single one of them. The Victorian age, the medieval age, the Great Depression. Okay, all of these different, you know, but somehow if spirits never die, they never age. That means you could have sent him in any era, but you sent him there, right? So okay, he hanging out with these people that everybody looking at him funny. Why are you hanging out with those people? Why are you hanging out with those prostitutes? Why are you hanging out with those dope dealers? Why are you hanging out with? We don't like those people. Now they weren't. You don't know what the hell they had back then. Now they have fentanyl, all type of weird shit. So back then, who knows? You know. And he was like, man, look, they realer than you. Y'all be up there in them churches doing the most. What did you say? I said they're realer than you. At least they honest. What? Oh hell no! So they set them up real nice, real good, and they were gossiping about him and everything. All right. Why would who would do this? Parents do this shit. They see someone to look good, they decide that I want to start a family. You want to start? Okay, that means forever, then, bitch. Not just when it's not good for you. You the one. They didn't create you. You created them. But it be the main ones who don't be having shit. They be counting down for their kids to get out because they know they didn't have shit. It was a fetish. They were, people have fetishes, foot fetishes, and All type of fetishes. There are some people that have fetishes for breeding. There are some women out here in this world that are addicted to popping out kids, and they won't admit it. They are addicted to the shit, just like some people like feet. But and when that wear off, when the glitz and glam and wear off, and they start getting bigger and having their own identity and thinking for themselves, and you got to tell them the truth, and you don't have no answers, and you knew it was just for a fetish or a moment or a phase, you know that shit just like they know it. That's why they ask you the question. You think people ask you questions and don't know the answer, especially a question like that when young kids start asking their parents stuff. Why'd you have me? Why'd you do this? And they can't get over the answer and stop asking questions. They already know the answer. That's why they answered. That's why they asked you just to get confirmation, right? Because guess what? The story of Jesus, right? Passion of Christ. Remember when he was looking up, he was like, "Why have you forsaken me?" Well, nothing happened. He was still sitting there. If somebody loves someone, how the fuck can you sit there and watch somebody get nailed them? Everybody laughing at them. How the fuck I'm sorry, y'all, but that's some bitch shit right there. That don't sound right, and that sound like some man-made story. That sound like some damn it Looney Tune Elmer Fudd shit. You could tell people spent this because that don't even sound right. With your logical brain, I don't care where you from. Does that make any fucking sense? To you just standing there, you just sitting up there looking. What type of weird ass shit? Get the fuck down here. Shit, the fuck, get down here, bro. I'm fucking bleeding here. What are you doing? Don't. I don't want to hear this. Get out of here, bruh. Knock the nails out their hand or something. Then how the fuck you wait till after they kill them? Now you want to shake the ground? Like, wait a minute. It ain't funny, y'all. It's so fucked up. Yeah, it's the rest. Huh? Let me tell you something. Let me see if y'all down here. Let me see something. Some don't never. This shit always sound hella. I would have helped the homie. Like, yo, get the fuck out the way. No, get out the way. Like, you don't. Come on, man. Who just even the people that was up there was like, damn, man. In high school, you were the man, homie. No, they didn't say that part. They were up there like, man, what the hell are you up here for? My father, he put me up here. Nah, man, it looked like the church put you up there. Nah, but see what you don't understand. My father sent me down. They were like, well, where your father at? He up there? He looking up at the sky. They looking up too, like, but where I'm going, I'm gonna prepare a place for you. And they're like, well, your father gonna send our ass back and get us set up too? No, no, it's good up there, son. It's good. I know how it is. I'm trying to laugh. This hurt, but he right there. And they're like, where? It looked like it's a crowd of people getting drunk off of wine cheering in the crowd to me. No, 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 he up there. You where I'm going, you going too. All right. Yeah, it's gonna be fun, man. Meanwhile, they up there trying to they up there trying to hype each other up. Okay, they up there on crosses together. A thief, a murderer, and then you got Jesus up there, set up by the church, and his dad sent them down here to be born through a human being because he needed to save all mankind and because he loved them. Man, I'm up here because of my dad love for me. Man, I know they were like, what the fuck? What did you just say? No, no, no. I'm up here because my dad loved me. So, I'm a king, not T.I. King, not T.I. son king. But, he was like, man, look, really though, I know how this look, but I'm really a king. And they were like, that's how kings get treated? Nah, man, see, it's just a test, bro. It's because of love. This what you got to go through for love. What you want to do for love. You tried everything. Still you won't give up. Hold up. Y'all, it's not funny. But I'm just thinking, like, who the who would just stand there, man? Lost and insecure. You found me lying on the floor. Where were you? Where were you? Just a little late. It sounds like the Fae, that song, "You Found Me," because like he was saying, "Where were you when everything was falling apart? All my days waiting by the telephone that never rang, and all I needed was a call." Right? So you like, yeah, yeah, just found his nails. Ooh, yeah, okay. I'm in pain. Get over here. I'm in pain here. Nah, you'll be up here in no time. You'll be back. It's just a little bit of pain. And you got people out here romanticizing this shit. So now you got human beings trying to create little Jesuses, and telling them that it's all okay because you go shut the fuck up and stop doing this shit, bitch. These people sound so fucking dumb. Cause I know even if that was something, cause I don't hang out with everybody. I'm not cool with everybody. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not even gonna lie. People, man, don't even come to me with that shit. I can already tell if you faking. I hate that shit. So I'm dolo. But I know one thing. If I was cool to people, ain't no fucking way I could just stand there and just who the hell would do that? You know what I'm saying? You just standing there looking dumb as hell. Like, I'm sorry, this is how the shit sound to me. I'm just this is the man-made story. You could tell people created this dumb shit. Cause it sounds stupid. It don't even make no logical fucking sense. Who the fuck would stand there and just watch somebody bleed to death, get stabbed to death? You got all the power in the world. It's different if you're a human being because we can only do something. You can at least, you ever seen somebody getting jumped or whatever? You see people just jump in and help the homie or something, right? But you just standing there, you got all the keys to all of the portals of all of the universe. That's how much power. This is the bit. I'm not saying that this is how it is. I'm saying this is the story that they created out of their human brains. So people could see how stupid this shit sounds. Who would just stand there and one step in with all that power? You could have crumbled them up right there. You could have. Why do you have to use a person to save the world? Well, you could have been shut that shit down. Why keep this whole Saw 2, Saw 3 game going? This fucking dumb. Man, I could never. Who the fuck gonna keep that shit going on? And you let the human beings have more power than anything, but they gotta wait to get to heaven first, and then you see you at the crossroads when you won't be lonely. You won't be long, and I'm gonna miss everybody. And I'm gonna miss everybody. I mean, I don't know. Maybe Bone Thugs and Harmony was in a time warp or something, and they were back in that time too. Because I know in that video, they show all these angels and people in white all wrapped around the damn mountain, and it was the one angel with the black wings, and took the kid too. The kid was in the front. Everybody else, hey, y'all get y'all to the back. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, wait your turn. So everybody else is in the back, and then the angel shirt fell off, and they black wings came out, and he just fell off the cliff. It was just like what the shit. Mr. Charles playing dominoes, minding his business, and here he come. And just he ain't say nothing, just walked up and come on, man. And the other dude tried to fight. He was like, man, anyway, bro, I'm still going. So he walked through him, like, damn, I can't do nothing, right? This is what it sounds like. Do people even know what they be following? Or people don't have a brain to think for themselves. You can only manipulate the minds of dummies and shit. Like if you're a kid or younger, that's different. When you grown, you're supposed to be thinking for yourself. You shouldn't give a damn if somebody don't like it. You don't give a fuck. They're not doing nothing for you. They're not doing nothing for you. They're not you. You're not them. You shouldn't get two fucks. Everybody got their own mind. And nobody out here gonna do a goddamn thing about it. But shut the fuck up. Even if them church folks come talking some shit, shut the fuck up. You just got divorced. You've been married 5 times. You cheated on your wife. You cheated on your dude. You got kids from everybody. Okay? So I know you're not finna be trying nobody out here worried about what we doing with our body. Shut up. Shut up and tell the truth to your kids. How about that? You don't worry about what everybody else doing. You mind your business. You know what I'm saying? They keep regurgitating this shit, and people keep wondering, and they quickly erase the thought because what? Oh, that's bad to think like that. How? If it's something that could be thought of in your mind, we can all think of some things, good and bad. But if a lot of people have thought about this, then why should you feel bad for thinking something? It's a thought. Why should you feel bad about thinking that? So now you have to dismiss your own mind. So many people have been taught to dismiss something that sounds stupid. It sounds stupid, hey, ignore it. Everybody else, it's normal. Oh, no, it's not normal. Something in you is telling you something that's stupid, right? I want to know if any person out there would see somebody having nails put in their feet and in their hands and put on a cross with some crown in their head, bleeding to death, and they screaming out to the top of their lungs to help them. And you like, we're gonna be playing harps. No, no, get down here, shit. Fuck are you doing? Fuck over here. What are you doing? Nah, man, we good. We gotta save the world. Wait a minute. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. The world's still doing the same dumb shit they were doing then. Worse. Back then, what's that dude? I guess his name was Moses. This is the religious stuff. The story just sounds the shit sounds stupid, okay? It's no nice way to put it. I'm sorry. Moses get mad and break and headbutt the tablet or something. There was nothing but stone. He hits his he takes his own head and hits it, rams his head into the damn tablet and breaks it. Like, because people were worshiping cows made of gold, and he loses his mind and starts smashing shit down. It's like, what the fuck? What are you doing? Like, what the hell? Why did the only people that were smart in the Bible were the animals? They were the smartest ones. Everybody else was dumb. Adam was dumb. Eve was dumb. All of them were dumb. I'm sorry, and people be trying to make them sound like they were dumb. They were dumb. Then you got what was Abraham here? I'm gonna sacrifice my son. Come on up here. He go to son. Okay, I'm coming. Okay, you see your dad got a goddamn dagger in his hand. You know I'm finna cut you when we get up here, right? Yeah, I know. I know. Why are you still walking? Well, just everybody, man. It's just like, why are you sacrificing your son on a rock? But then the Lord, this is some shit right here I'm talking about. How are you going to call out into the earth? But they never see, right? But the Lord spoke out, don't do it. But you let your son get murked. You let your son get murked in front of everybody, but you going to stop Abraham? Don't, because I said so. What? Zero. And Abraham was listening. Okay. Then they turn around and make this dumbass song. Father Abraham had many sons. Man, shut up. These grown people still singing that song. Shut up, shut up, shut up. You got all these kids all over the place, and you got the nerve to be singing Abraham. Shut your stupid ass up. Do you even know all your kids? They respect you, or they act like they respect you because they have to. Shut up. You singing Father Abraham had many sons. You got many sons and daughters. You know how they name. You even know them at all. Or you just humping around. Ah, skeet, 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 skeet. Ah, skeet, skeet. Their name should be Skeeter. You know what I'm saying? Man, what the hell? Who the hell does this? How you not going to say the person that came from you? And people are still in the loop of how in the world. Okay, so you have God, and they say this is different people. God and then Jesus. Jesus is God's son, right? And they still have yet this talk about, because back in those days, you got to talk about history and how women were irrelevant in certain parts of history and only talked about when they were giving birth and shit. That's the only time they spoke of the women. Either they talked about the women that were supposed to be the hoes of the Bible or the women who were supposed to be the saints of the Bible. And we all know Delilah was the one they really tried to drag through the mud. And they hated Eve, but you created Eve. You you created Eve. What the hell's wrong with you? Eve wasn't even existing from the stupid ass story that was you created Adam. And then you created Eve. Then you got mad at Eve. right? And throughout all the Bible, they hated women in the Bible. They hated theirs. Oh, they ain't like them damn women. Okay, because he didn't say, Adam, because your dumb ass ate the apple, you gonna give birth out your scrotum. No, he said you just gonna work. Eve, you gonna be knocked up, and you're gonna have a cycle, and you're gonna have to carry around this not a watermelon in your stomach, and it gotta split your coochie. And if it don't come out your coochie, we gotta cut your stomach, and then they gotta live with you, and you gotta eat off your body. Okay, pretty damn much, you the host. Okay, so they fucking hated women in the Bible. They could not stand them. You could tell. Okay. And Delilah, oh, they made her sound like she would just walk around popping coochie, just chewing gum and popping gum in her mouth with some heels on. And hey, Miss Simpson, I heard about you. You want to get some of this? That's how they made her sound, man. All the men knew all the. Yeah, they really made her sound like she was really doing the most. Like they made it look like Delilah was dressed in red from head to toe, walking around popping gum with fishnet stockings on. You know what I'm saying? With her boobs hanging out, just because all the other men were defeated except for one dude and his ass too. And once again, the creator was just watching. No one stepped in, but when you do step in, you want to drown everybody. And fire's next. If you think that was something, when I do show up, guess what I'm doing? To save us? Hell no. Nah. I'm gonna set the world on fire next. What the fuck? What the fuck? What? You're gonna save us? Save you? Save you? Hell no. You know what I'm saying? If you can't swim, I don't know what to tell you, baby. I saved some of the animals and I drowned some of them too. Shit, I made you. And what that sound like these parents? I brought you here, I take you out. Man, shut up. Shit. Right? You should when you showing up, you burning down shit and you shaking the earth up and shit. And got flying locusts all over the place and people getting boils all over the goddamn body and shit. Then don't forget Job. Oh, that story was that was a fucking shame. Job, he was doing good. What the hell did he do? What did he do? I could understand if he was Ebenezer Scrooge or something, but at least in the Christmas Carol, they gave him back everything and he felt sorry. He started being a good dude. This shit they did to him was just embarrassing, right? He had a family, he had a barn, he had a farm, he had all the crops and cattle. He was a well-respected dude, stand up dude, right? Oh, that's cute. Oh, right? Yeah. Oh, yeah, right? No, because guess what? Job. He was like, what the hell does that sound? Job. I'm going crazy. Job. Where the hell? He looking all around. Am I losing? Job. Stop calling my name, man. Damn. Who are you? Man, don't worry about it. You know what I'm about to do to you. No, not really. I'm over here minding my business. Got my girl over there. Got my lady. I got my kid. Got my farm. Got everything a dude could ask for. Plus, I'm a stand-up dude. Yeah, whatever, bro. Anyway, that's why I chose you. I want to fuck your life up, pretty much. Might as well. You know what I'm saying? What all these other people doing bad? Why me? I knew you in your mom's womb. You're not telling me the answer. You're telling me parables again. Yeah, because I want to sound deep. Anyway, I knew you in your mom's womb. One day you will say to yourself, many days, I wish I could get the hell up out of here, but you can't. You know what I'm saying? Huh? Cursed were you in your mom's womb. What the fuck? I asked you, why are you doing this? What are you talking about? Morpheus, is that you? He was getting mad as hell. Like, why are you doing this? So he took his cattle. You took my rings. You took my Rolex. And I said, damn, what's next? Yeah, they did Job dirty as hell. So then, hold up. It's just like other people were nothing. You took all them out and say your reward is I'm gonna give you a new wife and some new kids. So I'm pretty much gonna replace the same I destroyed for no reason. That didn't make it easy. Because I want to test your faith. That's why. I want you to show me. Show me you love me. What? For what? I'm doing the right thing. I'm doing good by my wife. Kids make good grades. They stand look like cattle. You know what I'm saying? What? No, no, that's not enough, man. You love me, huh? You love me? You willing to? You ready to ride for me? What would I do without you? You gotta show me you'll be my ride to die. You love me? I mean, I already told you, man. I read about it. Nah, nah, nah. That ain't enough. That ain't enough, man. I need you to give all that up. But why? Look, do you love me or what? But yeah, but it's done then. What do you mean it's done? You'll see. Curse where you in your mama womb. Why you keep saying that, man? Why you keep saying that? Why you gonna then they took his wife, took all his kids out one by one for no reason, made his cattle skinny, then they died off. Then eventually the house was gone. Then he started getting skinner, like thinner, like the falling. Then all of a sudden he got warts all over his face. And then everybody was laughing at him. Then he was like, well, now that you lost everything and all these years have passed by, I'm going to step in now. I had to take the other ones out to give you new ones. But why? I like them. And whatever. Some people just got to go. you know? Well, you passed the test. Well, your ass is old now, but I gave you a new wife and some kids. Well, let me go on to the next person. Then there was Joseph. Now, this is it. This is shit I'm talking about. Yeah, I knew you in your mom's womb, so I chose your mom and I chose your pop, even though I knew that the life they would give you wouldn't be shit. So you got Joseph, right? If you knew all these people, every single being on this earth have been, are now, and will be, why, if you know certain paths, would you let it happen? But you got free will. How do they have free will if you condemn them to hell? Some sound dumb as fuck. Okay, so you got Joseph, right? That all this shit was meant to keep people in line. I'm sorry. A higher power is exactly what it is, a higher power. This highly elevated that doesn't need the assistance of a physical body to do shit for them. They would actually step in to do something. I think they never wanted people to tap into their spiritual side to know how this thing goes. That's why they took control over the minds of the mothers and their children, and then fed into the dude's ego with the whole masculine energy and the feminine energy, and then the control the young people because they never wanted you to have control over your mind. When your mind is controlled from an outside force, you become a bitch to whatever controls you. So anyway, so now let's go to Joseph, right? Joseph got set up by his own brothers. Then you leave his ass in slavery throughout all his youth, and then you decide to step in when he old as hell. All right, that's enough. But I'm 80. And what the fuck? what the fuck? What the fuck is going on? What the hell? What the hell is that? You know what I'm saying? You get it when he's like 16 years old, set up by his older brothers, or 13, right? And then once again, everybody just the spirit just standing around looking. you know, just standing around. So you already knew he was getting ready to get set up. You knew everybody. You know everybody what they gonna do. Everybody, mind, body, soul. You knew them when they weren't even a body yet. You said, what did he do? Why you let him get set up by his brothers and go into slavery for all them years? And then all of a sudden he becomes a king, a pharaoh, a king when he's old. He went there at like 13. That's just like going to prison for a crime you didn't commit at 16 and you get your old ass out at 70 talking about now you got a new life. Motherfucker's old. The fuck are you talking about? What they gonna do? Go play bingo now? What they gonna do? what they gonna do? Then you lock them up at 16 and you show up when they 70. Now it's time for you to be free. They open up the gates, they close them bitches back. I might as well stay now. I might as well stay. Have you seen what happened to people when somebody lie on them and they end up doing time for a crime they did commit? And they trying to tell people in there, man, I didn't do this. Like, yeah, yeah, yeah. We all say that. No, no, man, I really didn't do this shit. Ah, yeah, that's what we all say. Look, you got honey buns or what? You know what I'm saying? What type of commissary you got? No, no, man, man, I don't care, bro. He in there writing letters and stuff for people, reading other people letters, to interpreting dreams. All these years, he in there being a damn dream interpreter. He go in young, he come out old, like the movie Life. Just like a bird, I just wanna fly free and own a piece of land somewhere, somewhere off in the country. He get his ass out looking like Eddie Murphy and Martin Lawrence in the movie Life. Now you old. Well, time for you to go enjoy your life now. That was so fucked up. That's so fucked up. Then he gets set up by the woman, the lady's wife, the dude's wife. He touched me because you don't want me. I'll lie. And say, so now he really goes to jail. Okay. And why would you do this? I don't need nobody to tell think about this shit. You know, this shit sound like this was created by men. This was created by humans. That's the way humans think. Okay? Because if you ever had an out of body experience, you're not giving a fuck about coming back here. I'm telling you. A spirit don't give a fuck about you worshiping them. They on some higher level stuff. Now they don't give a damn about this goddamn green money that grow on trees and shit. Physical stuff in the spiritual body. What the fuck they give a damn about some paper money for? Some monopoly money. That's stupid as hell. What that's gonna do? So you really need somebody to prove you love them or something? They love you? I don't need nobody to do that. I be in my own world. I don't give a fuck. And if you oversay something, it really just creep me out. Shut up. That sound like some narcissistic bullshit. Like somebody that sound like somebody who needs you worshiping them all the time. That don't even sound right. Somebody I always knew something didn't sound right about this shit. What does a spirit need you for? Why would they have done that in the first place? What really went on? Why would a spirit be up there just, well, they're not worshiping me. We got to mess them up. If you say, this is where they contradict themselves. If you say every human on this earth have free will, how can they have free will when you monitoring everything they do and judging them for it? What they do, quote unquote, wrong when you say they have free will to live their life any way that they please. But then when they live their life any way that they please, the end result is hell because that's the prize. And only if they are to worship you and only if they would, that shit don't sound right. That sounds like some narcissistic bullshit. That's just like a person, that sound weird. Hmm? That sounds like some conditional shit. I thought they said, you know, that it's unconditional love. Unconditional love doesn't have conditions. It isn't based upon what you do and who you are. It's based upon just that unconditional love. But it sounds conditional to me. You're not worshiping me. I don't love you now. I'm putting you in hell. That person worshiped me all their life. But these people never seen you before. They learned this. They only learned this from the people on this earth that teach them religion. People don't come into this earth knowing religion. They just know. They just in tune. They get fucked up by people, family members, society, teaching them and programming and initiating them into some bullshit, and they still end up evil as hell. Why you think the penitentiary so full? That ain't stopping nobody. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. They're reading the Bible. Don't shoot them. Okay, come on, man. Come on. Oh wait, whoa, is that a cross on your neck? Oh, I can't do you in though. You got a cross on me. I'm sorry. Hell no. They be having tattoos tatted on them with crosses on, and they still get done up. They still get done up. That ain't stopping nothing. Damn. Look at the rappers. All the rappers, they be having the biggest crosses. It's like a competition to who gonna have the best cross, the biggest cross. It's a fashion statement now because it always sounds stupid to me for somebody to take something that somebody died on and make it symbolic and everybody's wearing it. It's a trend. That's dumb as fuck. I've been saying this, if you had a family member, they got shot the hell up, and I know I have some cousins that have lost their life to, and stepbrothers that have lost their life to gun violence. Broad daylight, broad daylight. Uncles too, head blown clean off. They crossed and saved them. But did somebody, when they were laying on the ground, shot to death, did somebody take the bullets out of them and go and put it on a necklace and start wearing it and making copies of it for everybody and then taking, you know what I'm saying? See how stupid this shit sounds? Because it was the Christians that did that to him for being different and minding his business and being able to influence more people, being himself than being fake and dressed in regular clothes, not trying to show off and do the most and trying to compete and be with the have and have not. See, he was being himself. That's why they hated him. The story that they said. All this was it's no different than making a story about the Easter Bunny. They flipped some stuff around. It was way deeper than that. It had less to do with the way that people think and human thinks. It was on a deeper level. And they took that and they mixed it up to get control by teaching fear. Because if you could control somebody, you got to control them with fear, right? Because why would somebody want to control anybody unless they're weird as fuck? What do you really want? They figured the way to get people to do what you want them to do is through fear. Women and men. I don't care how much talk dudes talk all that shit controlling women, but they control the women more through religion than the men. They control the men with the money, who getting the most money. They control the women with the church and religion, all that bullshit. Don't you want to be a good mother? Nah, I don't give a damn. I ain't trying to do that. Well, what is your purpose? What's yours? Don't worry about mine. My purpose ain't in my coochie. Is your purpose in your balls? Shut up. You know what I'm saying? And for the other women that want to step, is your purpose in your vaginal canal, bitch? Because my purpose ain't in my labia or my clitoris. My purpose exists in my mind. Biatch. See, people sound dumb than a motherfucker. That's just like a dude walking up to another dude. Hey, you gotta spread. Hey, you gotta leave some behind. Okay, so if I take a dump and that's the last thing I do, I left something behind. This is shit. It's just like you gotta secrete your bodily fluids. You gotta leave them bodily fluids behind. This shit sounds weird. It sounds fucking weird. Leave something behind. That shit sounds dumb as fuck. Leave something behind. I'll leave my shoe behind. No, 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 no. I don't. You need to leave someone living behind. You gotta leave them behind. You gotta leave them to suffer. Nah, I got more respect for myself and the future. Who the fuck would leave? Who the hell would can link up with another person you barely know to make your body a sacrifice just to put someone on the earth to go through the same? That's some dumbass shit. People, that's what you have control over people's mind. They become dumb as fuck. Dumb as fuck. And they think they're the smartest. But they're not thinking, they just doing what everybody else do, and they want you to as well. They're just creating more fucking dummies. For real. Damn. What the hell? What in the hell is going on? That don't make any damn sense. So it became a money making business. It became a way to not only control people, but to give people, something like, okay, something to look forward to. And a lot of old people normally be up in the churches because now they're trying to find something else to exist for instead of knowing what they are here for. Well, if I go to church, we got the church flock, and it be so much shit going on there. It be so much fake shit. None of them like each other for real. They just talk that shit. It's not a play. People be really just doing the most to people, right? They be talking about each other like shit, okay? In their churches. I know they don't expect to get no new people unless somebody drag them there or they feel sorry and go, how you gonna get some new people with that shit? They to be the main ones. They the main ones. They don't stand out. They're not doing nothing new, nothing different. They're not. They keep following the status quo, and they say they're gonna pray for you. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? Like, ah, nah. This don't make no sense. So the first time was with water or a flood. The second time is going to be with fire. So now you got to destroy your creations because they can't stop creating, and what they're creating is out of control. A lot of people feel like they cannot create in any other way but their coochies and their balls. That's how lost people are. They feel like that's the only way you create. So people can literally see the physical. Well, you have other ways as well, you know. Goofy philosophy. It would never make any sense for a person to have to go through hell. Why would you create something out of non-existence to bring them into existence, to give them the purpose? Because you say that this shit is stupid. It's stupid. It's stupid. And that's why people out here be shaking their head. I've been shaking my head hell no since I was like what, 8 or 9 years old. I knew way back then. So they're lying when they say young people don't know. Young people know just by the stuff they see. I knew damn well 8, 9, 16, all the 20. I always knew I was never having kids because this shit didn't make no fucking sense. I'm not keeping, who the fuck do I need lineage? I don't know. I don't know half the motherfuckers before me. Not only that, from what I've been seeing, none of them did anything different. They made the same goddamn choices. What is it? That's not my purpose to keep the legacy. I don't give two damns. I am my legacy. What I say, what I've said, and what I will continue to say came out my mouth, not their mouth. What I do, what I've done, and what I will continue to do is it. Why do I need to lay on my back and throw my legs up to get knocked up, to pump some out, to leave a fucking legacy? Man, get the hell out of here. That's somebody else's name anyway. Then they want you to take on somebody else. I'm not taking on nobody's fucking last name. What the fuck is it all for? I wouldn't care if somebody said, well, I will pay you, if we'll pay billions. I don't give a damn. I said fucking no. Okay. Hell nah. That's why I'm like, you know how they say tubal ligation? You know, I always wanted that tubal ligation. But then you think, what if they try to take the women eggs anyway, just to make a slave out of them? I wouldn't trust that shit either. I'm just plain asexual. Don't touch me, I'm gonna pop your ass. And I mean pop, 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 like pop. It's gonna sound like popcorn. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna sound like somebody popping popcorn. I mean it, and I won't stop. So I was thinking about that with all this stuff going on, and how I wondered, I had got this weird epiphany the other day about how they say they need more bodies, but really they just want more slaves. In between artificial intelligence and them saying that they need the numbers up, but for reasons that are sort of sick. I was like, when you talk about organ harvesting and donating organs and stuff like that, I wonder, do some of the women and the men, I wonder, do they go in and try to like extract their eggs and their sperm and stuff like that to try to create slaves, or to try to do little scientific experiments to see how to create a life out of nothingness, without people. I have been wondering, especially the women who say they want to go ahead and get their tubes tied, which I always wanted to do that because I know fucking well I'm not having no goddamn kids ever. I'm not doing nothing to have them. But what if they take the woman's stuff against her because she like, well, she don't want this. What if they? Because where do they actually put this, y'all? What do they actually do with this? Where does it go? Huh? Think about it, because you know how sometimes with some people donate their organs, some family members they'll donate a family member's organs if they like the parent or something. And what they'll do is, if they're already in the hospital, they'll roll them into another room where they do surgery to prepare to send the different organs to different people who are on a list. So what do they do for people who do the tubal ligations and stuff like that? What do they do with their and removing the ovaries and stuff? Do they use this for future slaves, regardless? And now I own you now. You in my position. I ain't got to worry. They don't want to do it, fine. But now I can create you like a fucking It's like Frankenstein. Remember that movie Frankenstein, where you had the mad scientist? I think there's a song by Benny Man called "Has the World Gone Mad? Has the World Gone Mad?" That's how I grew up in. But yeah, the word years later, yeah, Benny Man, the world has gone mad. The world has gone mad. Okay. And I think like mad scientist type stuff. And I think this is what's going on now. Okay. I wonder, do they do that without people's consent or knowing? When they go to have a surgery to have these removed, do they do something else with it to use them for what they want to use them for? Their parts, a slave, a maid, an experiment, okay, to see what other creations or what else they can make, how to prolong life, how to keep people from dying. Do they use people parts to experiment? And when they get it, like, oh, I got it. Cloning, for example. Okay. So they doing some sick shit out here. There's too many people trying to, play God or whatever while giving you the dumbass version of what the creator truly is. That sound whack and weak. Though I mean, it just sound weak because they don't sound like a creator that give a damn about their creations. They sound like a parent that don't give two fucks about the kids that they were so eager to have. They set them up for failure by bringing them into a world that they brought them in. If they know that they're struggling, why the fuck would you have a kid? So the same way, and that sounds like subpar to what the higher power would be. And I think they did that on purpose. This world don't really care what you believe in. In the United States, they don't give two fucks about what you believe in. They give you a little belief of it because they got to really understand. For certain people, they didn't want certain people to have certain access to certain knowledge. So they gave them the watered down version. For example, Masons, Eastern Stars, they have certain knowledge. I come from both. I come from both of them. Literally, I come from a Mason and an Eastern Star. I entered into this world with a certain amount of knowledge on my own. Okay. Plus, I have a lot of families that my family members on my mom's side that heavy into, the craft. So I came into a family where there's a lot of knowledge and a lot of stuff that I just knew. I used to see how they get dressed. I remember seeing my mom wear all red with a whole bunch of other women wearing all red. I remember seeing my pop wear all black with a bunch of other dudes wearing all black. I saw the ring on his finger, and they ain't talking about their wedding band. I saw the ring on my mom's finger, and talking about her wedding band. I seen the houses that they went to for the women and the lodges for the dude. I didn't get a chance to see any, but I know something felt weird. So I definitely have a certain amount of knowing. Okay. Now, besides that, if they get a certain knowledge that they can't even really share, we have certain things that you can discover on your own, which you're led to. Certain spirituality you find on your own, like Hermetes. This is something that cannot be taught. This is something that you seek by putting the dots together, and then all of a sudden, the knowledge is right in front of you. It's the truth. It's the truth. So it's so many different ways. There's so many different ways out here. And it sounds more powerful than this goofy down doctrine. They're trying to make the creator sound weird because the shit sound bitch made. And it's far from a higher power because a higher power would never sit there and talk. It's deeper than this. It's something else. Okay. Because if you know deep down in yourself, you couldn't just stand by with someone who you claim to be down for and someone who you claim that you cool with for real. Now I'm talking on the fake stuff and just stand your ass there and let that you just, well, I can't do nothing. That's stupid. That means that person is a bitch. I don't care. A spiritual bitch or a physical bitch. You a bitch if you just stand there and let that go down. And then you mad if a person can't speak their mind and let you know they don't like the shit that you're doing, and you get mad at them and you want to condemn them to hell because they told you I don't like that dumb shit, then that make you a bitch because now you sensitive. Now you sensitive and you want to be able to say what you want, but that person don't have no right to the mind, the brain in their head with the mind they have. You telling them that their thoughts aren't valid. You telling them that their feelings aren't valid and they gotta stuff that down? That's bullshit. That's how diseases are created in the body when people can't express themselves freely without a bitch getting a problem. You give it that sound like a bitch. Because I know there will be people who don't like what I say. I don't expect for them to like what I say, and I don't expect for them to like me. I'm not going to be like, because you don't like me, I don't give a fuck. I don't be around people I don't like, or that like don't like me. I don't give a damn. I'm not going to stand around too long around anything that ain't feeling me because I don't give a fuck. Like I said, they're not paying me, so I wouldn't carry it away, right? But if you creating people from the story that they're telling, that sounds like Frankenstein. That sounds like the story of Frankenstein, with that scientist that was cool at first. He started getting a head from one body. He got an arm from another body. He got the neck and sewed it on to the head from another body. He got the leg from one body, another leg from one, the torso. He took two torsos and sewed them together to make him extremely tall, put bolts in the side of his head. And the monster, when that monster woke up, it said, "Why did you do this to me? Why did you make me like this?" The scientists got mad. You better be. That sound like some people out here to be popping kids out left and right. And when the kids ask them a question, this is what you're supposed to do. You were made. Shut your stupid ass up. Stop telling people what they were made to do. That's what you were made to do. That's what you. If somebody allows somebody to tell them, then that's what you were made to do. Goofy. Even that science creation from the mad scientist that created Frankenstein. Even the creation knew to someone right. The creation was like, what the fuck? Look down, his wrist was sewn on, stitches. It looked like stitch marks. Look down at his feet. The feet came off another body. The calf muscles came off another body. The thighs came off another body. Lift up his shirt. It had two torsos, two stomachs sewn together. What the fuck? Looked in the mirror. Two sides of a face. Bolts in his head. What the fuck am I? What the fuck did you? Who did this shit? I did it because I wanted to. I'm my creation. That creation was looking at them like, bitch. All right. It loathed the creator. It loathed the one that created them because it wanted to do that because of what it wanted to do. And then they call us selfish. And you know these men, these women, and these men choose the worst things possible to procreate with their dumbasses because of what they want. But then they get mad at us because we let you know what we want too. We not doing it. They think it's absurd, eccentric, odd even, to not want to do something against a being's will. And then when they ask you why'd you do it, your bitch ass fold over in the corner and quote Bible scriptures. No, bitch, they asked you. They didn't ask you to read the Bible. They can read for themselves. Stop being stupid. They asked you a question. Answer it. They don't need you quoting Bible scriptures. Shut up. That's how people been copping out all these years. They run to the Bible. The Bible says they pick out what they want. Shut up. You just don't want to be honest. You a bitch. You can't answer the question. You mad because that person answered you a real question about why you did that shit to them. And your bitch ass just sitting there, thumbing through the Bible, licking your thumb and shit, trying to find something to suit your needs for the moment, to get away scot-free with the hell you do. And chill out. That's what they do. They use it as some type of reference guide to get themselves out of shit they put themselves in, to make themselves look better than they are. That's what they do. They don't really follow it for real. Right? So eventually the creation, what we seeing now in the world, where these kids going buck wild, seeming like they don't have too much to live for, out here getting doped up, would rather get involved with the drugs. They rather be out here with the guns. It's sort of like that movie of Frankenstein. When the damn monster went buck wild, was mad as hell. Like, why you keep putting us in poverty, bitch? Because you want to have a couple months of fun, a couple weeks of fun with somebody you met, and the next week you pregnant. And the dude out here knocking down every goddamn thing, just stupid. So now you got it's no different than the movie Frankenstein. Their creations is fucking up. Let's be real. Their creations, the people out here breeding all these offspring, some of them know goddamn well they don't even have enough to take care of themselves, but expect the world to bow down to them because of they effing. Now their offspring is just as entitled as them. They learned it from the best. And now they mad as hell because they in a different era and the world is changing and they getting born into this shit. And if your parents ain't sitting up there programming, teaching you how to be like a doctor or something like that, or you know, how when they can barely pay for their kids' schooling, they say, "Hey, I brought you here. That's all I can do. I ifed. I if. That's about all I can do. You on your own now. What?" So now you see the offspring of so many people with the parents having the fucking nerve to say, "I don't know why they like that. We effed." You effed up, ma'am and sir. You effed up. You're right. You're effed. You effed, and now you're effed, and you effed up. And you effed them up too. And you don't want to be honest. You keep running. I don't. You keep running your cross-eyed ass to TD Jakes, and all he doing is lying. 599, 699, 1099, 500 in the bag. Get ready, get ready, get ready, get ready, get ready, get ready, get ready. Is that a car auction? What the hell? What is that? What is that? Get ready, get ready, get ready, get ready, get ready, get ready, get ready. Soon as they get out of church, they get popped. Ow! Oh, TD Jakes, where you at? Say it to appease. Oh, wait a minute. Something else I saw. You said, "Oh no, bands." Man, if these people don't sit their dumb ass down, why these motherfuckers act like they give a damn about these people don't give two damn, especially black kids. You know they don't give a damn about black people or black kids, and black people know this, yet they still keep throwing their goddamn legs up and unzipping their goddamn dusty ass fucking pants, making all these goddamn kids. They know they don't got all that money to get passed down to them to help them exist in this world where they cross-eyed, sleuth-footed, not needed, big four-headed, dolphin-headed asses. These humpback of Notre Dames keep on doing this shit. But they keep on doing it. And now the people out here acting like they really give a damn. Well, take them into your place then. If they care for them so much. You see the kids in Chicago out there? Kabuya, kabuya. Then they went to get their Tommy gun. They went to get their Tommy gun. Since you care so much, say, all they want new bodies here. Okay? But you don't want to try them. Try them. They gonna mess around and they gonna catch it. These people, these young people, they gonna catch them a body since they said they just want their bodies here just to be a body here so that they can use them as slaves. Well, now the young people messing around and catching bodies. Now, hold up. See, it's all a money making business, man. They need you staying dumb as fuck. They want you being dumb as fuck. They want the women's all with this romanticized shit. I could build them. Well, I could build a bear, right? And the dude, my seed, you know what I'm saying? My seed. Ugh, I hate when they say that creepy ass shit. Yo, what? Shut the fuck up. Then you got these cross-eyed, no tooth having, flat-footed, big-eared, Shrek face banners out here that ain't saying shit. Yeah, what the hell they just want to be able. They want everybody in poverty. They want everybody stressed and struggling. They don't want anybody to make it out. And if it appears that you are, oh, that's why they want to be breathe. Fuck you. No. They told me I need to start a breeding, and I said no, no, no. Hell, not only no, hell no. Nah. And half of the people marching around, with one they were looking like I'm not gonna say it, looking like Charleston White with his eye turned in, with one of his eyes closed. He just talking them little glasses just sliding down his goddamn nose. That's what they look like, marching around with their damn combat boots to march in a circle, acting like they really give a damn about these young people. They don't give two. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. They don't give two damn. Wait a minute, they life. It's the life. So live your life. Eh. They don't give a damn. If they gave a damn, look at all them people in LA, with the Los Angeles. I was born not too far from the city of angels, but I'm from Diego. Okay. Downtown LA, everybody knows what's going on. It's sad. So if they give a damn about some, what about the kids? Shut your Bucky the Beaver ass up. And it's always the women out there. We should shut up. You goddamn incubator. You portal to hell, you. Goddamn. Make sense for once in your fucking life. I don't know what that was meant to be a mother. I know, I can tell. You were meant to be shit else because you don't know who you are. What? Oh, my bad. They be the main ones. Then they have the nerve to say, somebody. That somebody is you, bitch. You the one out there marching. What you looking around? What are you looking around for? Somebody needs to help them. Somebody. And everybody looking at them. What's this? What? They deserve life. They deserve life. What? It's always the most it's always the slowest. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. But they always got this dumbass look on their face. It's always them. They be having them two ponytails that stuck up in the air like Jim Carrey had. They always look like that. Or they back be long in the bag. Or they be shaped like the letter P. Or their eyes be turned in. They don't know what they marching for or what they marching at because they don't know where they are. They think they everywhere. They always be looking like that, talking about, what about the kids? Okay. All I gotta say is that they don't give a damn about us. Hit me, kick me, now you wanna. I mean, what the hell? I could just imagine they lame ass out there. They know, and I know that, especially black people, they know goddamn well they don't want to see too many more us. So they know they need to fucking stop. I know damn well they lying. What about the future? What about it? What about it? Yeah, we the main ones that keep doing this. God damn. What the fuck are you doing? What's wrong with you? What's that sound? Wait a minute. What the hell? What is that? Right now, I can hear that sound from states away. Hell, it could be I can hear that sound in Connecticut, right here. Somebody did this shit again. Oops, they be in the hospital giving birth. Oh baby, baby, literally. Oh baby, baby. Oops, I did it again. I played. Oops, I did it again, again and again, again and again, and damn again. Oops, I did it again. Nobody should put a ban on how many kids we can have, as many as we want. What the fuck? Wait a minute. So if they only care about the people before they get here, when they get here, they put their ass on the streets of LA. They put them out there talking about, bitch, better have my money. You thought we gave a damn about you, but you really silly. Get your ass on that corner and bring me back my money. That's what they should say, or else it's gonna be pop, pop, pop. Don't think you going to church to get some love because you're not shit. They're gonna have you walking up the aisle with some money too. Don't act like you forgot. I'ma call the cop. Pay me what you owe me. Don't act like you forgot. Bitch better have my money. That's what they really singing. They only give a damn about the people before they're born because they need new slaves, and they need you to be a slave, act like a slave, and be a slave. And they need your parents to raise good slaves.
All right, Mrs. and ma'am and Mr. and Massa too. And while you're at it, don't you do no talking back. Don't you think for yourself. You be a good girl. You be a good boy. You be a good boy. Okay, you get out there. Don't you question them good people. Don't you question
Why the fuck? Why your eyes getting bigger like that? Why you talking like that? Is this 2023? What the fuck? Is this the color purple? What's wrong with you? Why are you talking like that? Don't you? Why you humped over like that? You can talk freely, you know. Don't you get out there and talk to them good old people like that. Now they're gonna think you smart or something, and they're gonna come after you. What the talk straighten your goddamn back up and stop bucking your fucking eyes. Shit, stop talking like that. And these be the main people out here talking about, look, somebody had you. Somebody had me. Somebody had everybody in your family. They be saying obvious shit like they be acting like they saying something fascinating like we've never heard before. Somebody had you. Okay. Well, you got some. That's it. That's all. What else you gonna say? Like I'm ready to be fascinated. I'm ready to be like oh philosophy. Are you just sitting there waiting for them to say something else that's just gonna really have you in your mind for a couple days? They ain't saying shit. They be saying somebody had you. They be saying that. They be saying it like they serious too. They had the nerve to look mean when they saying it. Like you supposed to be convicted. Like you're supposed to be ashamed. Shut the fuck up. Somebody had you. You wouldn't even be here. I wouldn't have gave a damn. Get your stupid ass out my face, man. I hate people be saying stuff that don't make no sense, but they swear it makes sense. They think they really making a statement and ain't saying it at all that nobody has said before them and before them and before them and shit. They been saying this shit since forever. They ain't saying nothing. No, I didn't see the deletion bans, but I'm pretty sure. Oh, the bans on. Oh, wait a minute. Delete all the deletion ban issue. Oh, okay, I get it. The people who are well, I would say this. Anytime another grown person try to tell another grown person, just like the people who had the kids to be trying to tell us, "Hey, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Okay, I'm gonna start. What's her name? Scarlett? Everybody child free. Y'all need to have it as your ringtone. I don't wanna laugh. I wanna cry. I wanna see that. Hold up. Back the fuck up. Move the back. I'm finna move to New York just to play that shit. Bitch, move. Don't you see them shorties coming through? I guess that's what the booty do. Right? Just play that shit. Why are you playing that song everywhere? Listen to the music. Just listen to the lyrics. Shut the fuck up. Move the back. Bitch, move. God damn it. Move. They still standing there. I still stunned. I still stunned. You be slow as hell. Hold up. I still stunned. I know you just heard. Yeah, I swear, man. People over time, man. And people not even proud to be smart no more. People are embarrassed to be smart, man. You know I'm dumb. Ain't nothing cool about being smart. Shit. Look at T.I. son. Look at Boosie. They want to prove that they tough. Man, I was in the streets the other day. Society as a whole is devolving. Okay. People are proud to be dumb as hell now. That's cool. The society has convinced people that the more of a follower and dummy you are out here, that's cool. So it keeps people from opening their eyes. Open your fucking eyes. Oh, I be getting mad as hell at people. God damn it. Why are you doing this? They get mad, got the nerve to Ella, they get mad. I don't give a damn if you get mad at me. I don't give a damn. You and I both know I don't give a damn. Everybody know I don't give a damn. Shit, I know I don't give a damn. The most heaven and hell know I don't give a damn. So why the hell people be acting brand new out here? We want control over your body, your mind. We want y'all to suffer. And then this motherfuckers. I'm telling you, that's what I'm telling you. The old ass generation. They ass still, I'm sorry, y'all, 'cause there's some cool old people, but some of their ass still be slithering around. They ain't even walk no more. Forgive me, man. They be slithering around on their damn stomach like a goddamn serpent. Slithering around and shit trying to control a bad, hey, women were meant to be. Women you were meant to be. What? You, they be having them damn. Remember the wigs they used to wear in history when you look in the history books and the dudes had on heels? Yes, they had on. They back in the tights again. Sorry, dudes, but y'all do be wearing them nut hug crunchers. Y'all be happy as hell they had them nut crunchers on. They nuts be crushed like a mug. You know, what would you do for a Klondike bar? Ouch! God damn, they got on back of tights again. So back in the day, they used to wear like the little pantyhose. Okay, way before the women were wearing heels. This was the time when they came up with all these laws and shit. Okay, when they had the little stockings on and they had on the little heels and stuff, and they had on the little petticoats with the gold buttons and the little gray wigs on top of their heads. Okay, when it hear ye, hear we, I first I you, I talking all doing all them extra words for no reason. They still didn't say shit. They just talking. And I bestow upon your head 5 bushels of nothingness. That's how they still hold on to that outdated shit up in the government. And they sound stupid. Who here begs to differ? Who here hip hip hip? Sit your goddamn ass down. Why are you talking? It's 2023. Why are you talking like that? We all agree and bestow that the that the women don't need to have any. The women and the women. Why are you worried about our coochies, bruh? Fuck. Well, that's something you ain't gonna be able to do. Speaking of fuck, you can't. We got an option, and if a woman want to, she can. Dudes got options, and if they want to, they can. But they so worried about these women coochies and these dude balls, especially the ones who aren't going. Y'all lame. Okay. No. I said y'all lame. We said okay. They done tried every trick in the book to get us to. We don't give a fuck. We sitting back watching the show, eating popcorn, looking at y'all stupid asses. Shit, you calling us selfish? We yawning and shit. You're selfish. No. I said y'all selfish. No. We used to say this back in the day, like back in the 1800s, and people used to feel bad. So we said you selfish, man. You're a woman. You're selfish. Your coochie's out of commission. You're not. It's not in commission. You selfish. You know what I'm saying? You selfish, bro. So maybe if I say this 100 more times, you'll finally feel bad. You're selfish. You're selfish. You're selfish. You're selfish. You a jerk. I know. You a jerk. I know. You a jerk. I know. I'll be dancing to it. Jerk, 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 jerk. Wah, 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 wah. I mean, they might as well play that song. I'll dance to that. They ain't making me feel any type of, I would dance to that shit. You selfish. I know. You were selfish. I know. Selfish, selfish, selfish. We need to make a song, y'all. Y'all selfish sons of bitches. Hold it. Bro, they get mad. Are you dancing to this? No, we're trying to shame you. Okay. Hey, hold up. Somebody make a beat. Hit on the desk. Back in high school, middle school, we used to beat on the desk to make a beat. Hell, we make our own beat. You can keep saying that. We put a beat to it. Hell. The hell they think who the hell they think they're hurting? So they're trying to ban abortion, man. We don't want you, none. We want many poverty-stricken motherfuckers. Who do you think you are? Like, ew. That's the quickest way to put people in poverty is through their ass. Through their own ass. And they can't seem to put 2 and 2 together. I got so many extra bills. I've been using my coochie. He been using his ball sack over and over and over and over and over and over and over. 10 years later, over and over. Hey everybody, I've got 30 sisters and 30 brothers. What the fuck? Moses? And they're trying very hard, you all. That's what I'm telling you. They're trying very hard. They need people to control. They don't want you having no resources. They don't want you having a brain. They need you dumb. They need you dumb and they need you making dummies. Okay? The more you educate yourself, that has nothing to do with college. If you want to go to college to be educated, fine. If you get more certifications, if you could get a lot of trades, if you do go to college, if you are self-taught, the smarter you are, the less likely you are to bust that shit open over and over and over. Keep rolling, 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 rolling. Because you smart as hell. That go for women or men. The smarter you are, the more you think, the more you know how stupid this shit looks. That's why they need everybody dumb. And they need the dummies raising the young people. They know how smart young people are. They know how much they pick up and learn quick. You know, that's how they teach them several different languages quicker because they learn faster. So they need them. They need the people teaching them to be dumb so that they can brace all the dumb shit they can find because they soak up stuff. So if they grow up seeing women pop out a bunch of kids and they grew up and seeing their dad can't read at all, but he got the nerve to crawl on somebody. Hey, girl, take that. Take that, girl. They were taking a bib on the bitch on the floor on the bed. They got the greatest stage. She got a weird thing. I love it. What the hell? Take that, girl. Take that. Take that. Can you read it right? Nah. Woo, I want to do it in the wickedest way. That's the women. Okay. What the hell going on? So if this is what they soaking up, they're gonna see everything. That's what people don't understand. The grown people think they be hiding shit. You not, man, come on, man. These kids be sneaking and watching all type of shit. You know what generation you in? They'll never know. We'll just turn the TV up. Okay, kids found a way. They watching it. What the hell wrong with these people? What they think this is? The goddamn 1920s? Who the hell you think? Come on, man. They see all the dumb shit's going on out here. You're not hiding a goddamn thing from this generation. Right? So they're gonna you're not hiding nothing. So they need the parents to be dumb. They need the women and the men to be dumb. They need you dumb. Dumb. They don't want you to know anything. They don't want you to learn anything. They don't want you to desire to know anything other than what you are told. That way you could pass that stupid ass shit down to your kids and think you done did something. And walk peacefully into the light. When you walk up that stairway to heaven, you're gonna be smiling. My dumb ass getting up. See y'all dumb asses later, y'all. I'm going to heaven. What the I said, oh, y'all goofy asses up. So long, suckers. Hope y'all enjoy the hell I left y'all behind in. God damn. Bro, I gotta stop this. Bro. I be cracking myself up with my lame ass jokes. But they be going and they say, we going to heaven. We gonna leave y'all dumbasses behind. We did our plight. Now they from New York. We did our plight. Right? We did what we were here to do. That's how they always talk when they be thinking they making a point. We did what we were here to do. Screw? Screw, that's it? And call yourself a real woman and a real man because you're screwed? What the fuck? Oh, no. Right? Gotta leave some behind. You gotta leave. That's a good enough reason for all you child-free people. All are you ungrateful sons of bitches. All of us child-free people. We are so goddamn it selfish. It's time for us to face reality. To start leaving stuff behind. Like this. So long, suckers. we gonna leave their ass behind. They're absolutely right. We should leave something behind them. Oh, they just don't know, bro. It should be funny. It cracks me up. But seriously, they don't want smart future generations. You could tell the world is changing. They need you to be dependent on the AI. They need you to be dependent, codependent, lost, confused. Relying on someone to tell you that. You know how you hear a lot of people say, "We need more leaders." You know what culture loves doing it the most? They always have a new leader and stuff keep happening to their leaders and they can't understand why, because it's teaching you are your leader. You got kids, you got a whole household, but you looking for this shit looks so stupid. You got kids in the other room and you sitting there looking at another grown man talking about, what we gonna do now? What we Oh my God. Oh my gosh. Well, your kids looking at you and you sitting up there talking about, we need a leader. Who gonna lead us now? Who gonna lead? And they looking in the mirror at themselves. They looking in the mirror at themselves. Who gonna lead us now? Do you understand that's why these things happen? Because it teaches you to find a leader within yourself, and they refuse to do it. And they said, no, no, no. No, 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 no. They be shaking their head. No, they don't want to lead themselves. We don't want to do that. What the hell I want to think for myself for? Man, that shit lame. Man, I like when people tell me what to do. Like, what the fuck? I don't want to have no brain cells at all. All I want to do is depend on my balls. All I want to do is depend on my cooch. We're going to leave some behind, man. Then they leave their own kids behind. F y'all motherfuckers. We leaving y'all behind, suckers. Good luck trying to get to heaven, because see, we did our part. Y'all selfish sons of, y'all refuse to use y'all cooches and balls. Y'all ain't making it to heaven because you won't breathe. Okay? And that's when you're going to heaven. You and the people that keep on copying yourself are going to be in heaven. What's heaven going to be like again? You sure it's not going to be a replicate of the same thing that happened in the beginning when you started kicking everybody out of heaven because they were doing stupid shit? That's what they said. That's pretty much what they said. They just tried to nice it up. I'm just going to say how it sounds. Some went wrong up there. I think anybody started being able to get in. The stuff that's happening now, because they say they getting in, we not. What made them think? I think it could be in several different. It may be several different heavens. That one be the one would I go. I probably go to a different one. You get up there, pow! What the dodge a bullet. Now wait a minute. Where the hell is this? You're in heaven. Why is what the hell going on up here? People be up there arguing. Nah, man, I told you, bro. I told you when we were living. I told you down there. Down there. What it was. You thought I was gonna let that slide because we ain't got a body? Slide. What is this? Are you sure we in heaven? Are you sure we are this? Is this heaven? Are you sure? Yeah. With this heaven and hell and vice versa. Would you start doing evil in order to nurture the spirit, man? Do you understand? There's a war that's raging on, and the devil got some ammo too. Don't get me wrong, I just put my trust off in the Lord. It's too corrupt. No, the God go help me blow him up. I give a fuck. Heaven is hell and vice versa. I have no fear. I done witnessed too much hell down here. Give me your ear. This is what this shit sound like. Pastor Troy better be there. I know that. That's the only pastor I ever want to see. F the rest. Pastor Troy, is that you? Hell yeah. Player. That's all I want to see. Because he's the only one telling the truth. The rest of them lying ass, and all of them going to be in heaven. Even the people out here talking about a band, they going to be there too. Still with their band signs up. So wait a minute. Everybody want to have control over somebody outside of themselves, but can't control themselves. Everybody, they don't want to think for themselves, but they want to control what you do with your own thoughts. Bitch, you don't even think for yourself. How the hell they gonna control you and they can't even control their thoughts? They can't even think about what they want to think about because they say that's wrong because everybody ain't doing it. But they gonna tell you what to do, what's good for you, baby. Shut the hell up. and go do what's good for them if they know what's good. And stop trying to run your mind for you. They can barely run their mind for themselves. They can barely lead their kids. Okay? They can't. They want to leave something behind. That's what they leaving. Damn. The scare tactics are over. I hate to tell these people it's over. You're not scaring anybody anymore. They keep on trying to reinvent. There's a video of a dude who said he went to hell. And man, it's something you never heard before. They said that they were chewing on each other. They were rubbing each other down with mayonnaise. There and all thing. Guess what they were doing in hell? Yeah, this really gonna scare you. What is it? You ready to hear it, man? Yeah, I'm ready. Uh-huh. They were drinking Sunny D, man. Not Sunny D. Oh my God, it wasn't even real orange juice. Yeah, in hell. I thought you said it was no water in hell. It didn't. They only had Sunny D. No. Oh my God, I want to go there. Not Sunny D. No. Right? They not scaring anybody anymore. They got to figure out new scare tactics. They had a whole several generations shook. Okay. I wonder if heaven got a ghetto. I wonder if heaven got a ghetto. Are you confused? I wonder if heaven got a ghetto. Like for real, that's what Tupac said. But now they're like, well, damn, they're not scared. We done told them several times they going to hell. We going to heaven, but they going to hell, and they ain't scared yet. What's going on, man? Still some people shook, not knowing where they're at, thinking that they're gonna go somewhere new after they die. They going to hell because they don't know they're in it. What you gonna do? Bring your ass back and get a good introduction into what the next generation is gonna be like and what they're gonna experience. Yeah, you going to hell right here. You'll be back. Who do they think they're scaring? You're not truly free in hell. The illusion of freedom is all an illusion. You're never free if someone controls your mind, and you're never free if you're a follower out here in this world. You'll never be free. It'll just be the illusion of it until it comes down to you truly doing what you want, saying what you want, being who you are, doing what you decide to do, and people show up out of nowhere telling you it's not right. Bitch, go sit down. Right? They show up. You need to be doing. You need to be. Do I know you? You need to be. Brush your teeth, bro. Right? Whoa. In hell, you don't have freedom. There's no such thing. You ought to be a slave forever and ever and ever and ever. And you'll be able to do the basic things that don't require any thought or a brain at all, such as screw all day. Okay? And make more lives and introduce them into hell. Sounds cool to people, right? Yeah. The people who you look up to will be the main ones leading you to the slaughterhouse. But they look so cool on the outside. They glitz and the glam. They saying things that sound cool with layered of deception. From the moment that you get that stamp, the SSN, Social Security number, and that birth certificate, you're now a slave. And the more that you rebel and the more that you refuse to be like everybody else, the more stuff you go through. Because who do you think you are? You got a Social Security number just like me. You got a birth certificate just like me, right? Somebody named you. I changed mine. Bitch, I don't want that. That's your name. That's not my name. That's what came out of your mind of what you felt I was. That's not my name. That's why I could never really truly answer to it. It didn't ever feel right. I have been saying that shit since I was like 6 or 7. I hated that. I hated my name because that wasn't me. That wasn't my name. That was their name. That's just like if you name or your pet, then that's not your pet name. That's your pet name to them. That pet don't have a name. You gave them one. Other than that, it's just them. So you call them by that name for a while, they answer to it. And once they start answering to it, they resonate with it. And once they resonate in it, the energy in that name began to dominate their soul. So, no. So some of us, and you don't just have to be child free, you just have to be a person that thinks for themselves and see what happens. You start, and you'll notice everything from a very young age. You'll find yourself wanting to sort of like be to yourself a little bit, or only be able to click with people who think for themselves. It doesn't matter how different they are, nothing. You just need them to be able to think for themselves and see, open their eyes and be able to see. Other than that, you're not going to be hanging around too much because it's just too much stuff that don't make no sense. People are more focused on the people who are not being followers, if you notice. This earth was not meant for true freedom. In this realm, it's in this particular realm that they call Earth, right? The beginning and the ending, the beginning of this thing is a mystery. The ending of this thing is a mystery. Everybody here. That's no mystery. They're here because of the people that brought them here. But the mystery is before and after, not the middle, which is now. That's up to you. But people keep letting other people determine what they should be doing with their life. And they say, "Oh, you're right." No. That's good for you. That's what you like. Everybody don't like the same things. Everybody don't want the same things. Everybody idea of success is not the same things. Everybody don't like the same crowd. Everybody don't believe in the same things. And no matter how hard people try to force people to believe in some shit, pieces of their mind gonna start to shine through, and they still gonna have questions, even if they keep them to themselves, because they know the people they're around will never comprehend it. But they do think it. If they were born and indoctrinated into something, and they saw every one day, for example, the Buddha, you know, remember the story of Buddha? Remember that? And Gandhi, remember that? When they said that he came up, they were saying that he came up well to do pretty good. He didn't know what was going on the other side of the wall. For years he didn't know. He had no need to know. And somehow one day he caught a glimpse of it and he saw poverty, famine, all type. He was like, what is this? I never knew this. What's going on? What is that? And they would never answer him. No, what is that? Oh, I don't get you. You're good over here, so it don't have nothing to do with you. But I exist in this world too. How could this have been kept away from me? If this is going on in the world, then there's no such thing as perfection. There was never a such thing as perfection. How could these things be going on right over this wall, and on the other side of the wall is all good over here? Had I never seen that by accident, I would have thought it was this way everywhere, but it's not. What caused those things to happen? Right? Things like that happen in this world. Well, people get their epiphanies, what appear to be accidents. It was meant to happen. Right? And a lot of people don't want that to happen. A lot of people want, you know how they say one nation under God? That never sound right. Well, that don't even sound right. Do people ever put this stuff together? Did this world, does anything, I mean, then it makes you wonder, what were they really teaching? If they say this nation under God, and you see how this world is, and how much messiness, crookedness, phoniness, fakeness, evil, one nation under God, do they know what happened here? What God are they talking about? What God were they teaching about? Which one do they want? You know this world don't want you to do anything to make you free. This world don't want you to be free. So why would they give you a God that will free you instead of one to control your mind? They talking about them. They the one wrote the shit. Hell, why would they really want you to be free? going against the grain, thinking for yourself, making it harder to control your mind and get what they want. What God got to do with them in politics? If they care for you so much, there would be no people in downtown LA. You wouldn't see no people out laying on the streets. You wouldn't see that if they cared about you and it was truly one nation under God, especially the God that they described. And we all know somebody lying. There would be no such thing as inflation if it was one nation under God. It all depends on what God, the government, the ordinance, and the defense. That God, not the God you've been trained to know. Yeah. Please leave some behind before you go, so we can control their ass too, and they can help build ours up too. Keep our pockets full. Don't just leave up out of here and leave one less slave. If you're gonna be in this land of the so-called living where you truly ain't living until you're free, we need you to drop some off before you go, so we could pick up where you left off, so we can control them like we control you. We too smart, but we will find a way to control them. We will. We control some of your ancestors, except for the ones who refused, and well, we killed some of them off, and some of them lived, but people were too scared to be around them because they were scared of what would happen to them. We killed off a lot of your ancestors. Some of them tried to get smart mouth, and so we made an example out of some of them. Some of them weren't even afraid to die, though. They had a lot of heart. Other ones weren't afraid to die either, but they went on to live, and they still did what they wanted to do. Very few of those. But more people complied than those who did not. And for those that complied, their kids also complied because they told them that you have good manners now. You listen to these people. You listen to anyone to tell you what to do. They know more than you. You don't want to stand out too much now. You don't want to be a problem. You be well mannered. You be a good girl, a good boy. Even if you're 50, be a good girl, be a good boy. You're such a good girl and a good boy. You're so obedient. You do what you're told. You don't question anything. You're a nice follower. You're so good. You're such a good kid. Even though you're an adult, you're a good kid. And people don't even think about it. You know, adults would still believe in, if they promoted Santa Claus, and think about it, people will do whatever everybody else does from what I'm noticing. If you switched up Santa Claus from, and if they made a religion called Santafarian, who knows what's going to happen down the line when everybody else is gone, and they create something that said this is what was going on then. This is how would they know if it's a lie or not? Get enough people to believe it, give it enough power, people start to believe it and argue somebody else down when they don't. If somebody say use your mind, they'll say for what? It's true. There is no question to it. They got grown people celebrating Easter. They claim it. Oh, I'm not celebrating. It's for the kids. So you dumbing them down. Sit down. You see what I'm saying? They try to say it's not for them. If it's not for you, then why is it for them? We don't believe in the bunny, but we got to get them some bunnies. We don't believe in the Easter egg bunny. We don't believe in Santa Claus, but it's for the kids. We got to teach it to them. Huh? So wait a minute. They started kick it off in the beginning of the new year, right? Then you start kicking them off, right? You have the Passion of Christ, which is going to be March, April. But you also have St. Patrick's Day. You also have the Easter egg bunny, Easter. Then you got the day where they bring out the blood and the flesh, and everybody go to the church and they break bread. This is my body. Break it like bones. This is my flesh. This is my blood. They go through their ritual. They don't know what they drinking. It's a libation. What are you libating? This is my blood. This signifies the blood in your cup. Because you covered by blood. And that sound good, don't it? Make you feel safe. The image of you being covered in blood. Just go look at DMX cover in his rap video where he was covered in blood. Blood of my blood, flesh of my flesh. Excuse me. DMX was talking some real stuff too. But because he was on drugs, it was hard for people to hear what he was saying. That's why he put that in. He had blood all over him. And when I was young, I used to wonder, it used to creep me out. And it used to sound so unhygienic. When I was a kid, I was like, what the? I don't want to drink blood. I don't want to drink. I don't want that shit. And they were like, oh, it's wine. I don't want that. I don't want nothing to sound like I'm not a fucking vampire. Adults could be so goddamn stupid because they absorb something and try to make it sound better than it is. What the fuck sound good about drinking blood in a teacup or in a shot glass? Because you know they really did that shit. Every generation is different. Now they would get the CDC involved. So they do this more in a it's more of an intention, a libation is what it is. It's no different than witchcraft. The people talk about the craft. Well, majority of it's done in the church. I hope people understand. And it's been done for years. Some people don't even know what they're serving because nobody will tell you to cover yourself in blood. Especially blood that they don't have anymore. Their spirit. They don't have. Whose blood are you covering? These motherfuckers dumb. And they wonder why this shit happening. Whose blood are you covering yourself in? That's a spirit now. If you open up a tomb, there's no bones there with blood around it. Whose blood is on you? And what is that attracting to you? What spirits surround you? Through you, in you? I used to piss my family members off growing up because they say I was a smart mouth. I was thinking too much and don't think about it too much. But I couldn't help but think about it. They used to get shook because I was too young to nurse certain things. And I always wonder who blood is in the cup. And it made me think about Carrie because, like, when I was growing up, they had a movie called Carrie. They remade it. But Carrie, there was this scene where they had pig's blood in a bucket and they dumped it on her head and she was covered in blood and she went the hell off and she was just angry and the door started slamming, fire was up, but she was covered in blood. All you could see was her eyes. And I was always think about that. I think I was like 8, 9, 10 at that time when I saw that movie. And I used to write a lot of poetry, a lot of stories, get freaked out, wake up having these dreams, serious, strong dreams. I still do. Right? And I used to be like, I don't want to drink no blood, man. I don't want to eat. If I'm going to eat flesh, then it better be something like, something in it. Why am I going to eat another human? I'm not accountable. Why am I going to eat another human? Why would I think of what I'm eating as somebody's bones and they body? Why would I need to think of it while I'm eating it being a human's body? Why would I want to drink every bit of it as if it's blood? This is my blood. Every first Sunday, it happens. These rituals been going on for longer than a lot of these motherfuckers know. It's been going on for real and real chalices. Any of you, and I know for anybody, especially if you have family for the Caribbean, right? No matter if you're born in the United States or not, you know what's up, right? You know about them chalices, right? What they call wine glasses, sacrifices and libations. And well, way before our time, even in the medieval ages, they had real blood, real flesh. Okay. But now, through time, people don't realize what they're doing. And I always said that the communion is normally done. They had the communion cups in a tray sitting on the same table that they put a casket on when they have funerals. I'm a very deep person. I've been this way since I was a kid. I've always been a loner. because I like to think. I don't like people fucking up around me because I spot stuff too quick. Why would you put a tray with communion cups on the same podium that you put a casket on for a wake? They sit it up there and they have like people, because when you're a kid, they make you go. Even if I used to fall asleep. I just got weird vibes up in there. I did not want to go because I knew how they really act outside of the church. I knew they were just fake as hell. So why am I going in here? Why? I'm not going to play like that. So I knew as soon as I got grown, I wasn't doing that shit. I had my own mind and I had my own belief system. I'm not doing that. I see how fake people be out here with this bullshit. You gotta go make me believe something I don't believe. That's not doing enough for me. Give a fuck how you talk about me. I said I'm not doing that. I said no. I don't give a damn about somebody talking. I'm used to that. I talk too when I want to. I'm not used. I don't care. But do people really listen? Blood of my blood, flesh of my flesh. Cover yourself in the blood. Cover yourself in some blood. If I say that now, if you walk up to somebody and you say that, they're gonna think you crazy as hell. But it's okay. And what that shit's weird anyway. If I walk up and say, "Hey man, cover yourself in my blood. Eat a little bit of my flesh. Cut a little piece off for you. So you be covered out here. Remember me. When remember me, lost in the whirlwind, moving like Bunny and Clyde, me and my girlfriend doing 95 when we ride." If I say that, they gonna be like, "What the hell?" Then they turn around and go to church with blood all over their mouth. Like it's a vampire movie. I mean wine. Excuse me. And then they lift a little wafer up. I remember how they did it from when I was a kid. And I used to just look at them. I always pretend I'm sick. I'd be looking like, what the fuck? Everybody hold your wafers up. The little kids be hungry. This is good. They don't give a damn. This is good. You know what I'm saying? I'm hungry. Yeah, they don't care. Wait. They lifted the wafers up. They got lifted up into the sky. They don't know what they're doing. And I used to always get chills. I used to be, oh man, When I was a kid, I was I'm always been very in tune to energy. That's why I keep to myself. Because I get pissed off around I get mad as hell. I do not like no dumb shit. I be calm as the calm weather around good vibes. But I could get rude as hell when it's some shit. I could pick up on it. You think you fooling me? I'm gonna let you know by my absence what you are. But the preacher or whoever it is up there with a microphone, and he's like, "All right, this is my body," and it's like their voice change. "This is my body. The bread represents my body, my flesh and bones. Eat, eat, you all of it." And the people just like, "What the fuck are you doing? What the fuck? Stop fucking eating! What are you doing? What are you eating?" "I'm eating flesh." Okay. And if that ain't bad enough, oh man, that's just like telling somebody to lift the toilet bowl and eat some poo poo. Whose ass is it out of? It doesn't matter. It's still poo poo. What the hell are you doing? I wouldn't be surprised if in the future people gonna be eating doo doo soon and playing it off down the line talking about, "Eat this chocolate. This is my boo boo. Eat. Eat all of it." They gonna have brown chocolate all around their mouth. What the fuck are you doing? What are you doing? It's not even real. It's just chocolate. What the Willy Wonka in the chocolate factory? Is that you? What do you do? Remember the scene with that little kid that had chocolate all over their face? It fell down the chocolate chute, being greedy. That shit was funny as hell. I laughed my ass off. I laughed back. I kept replaying that part back. This shit's funny as hell. Look at it, it fell down again. This shit's funny. I used to rewind that shit over and over. Oh, that shit's funny. Look, it fell again. Anyway, my sense of humor is jack. But so What's the difference? It's a bodily fluid. What would a spirit now, a spirit, from what people say, spirits are way more powerful, depending on how powerful that spirit is. Okay. What are they doing? Are they preserving the blood? Like they preservatives with jelly and jam? Where is this blood coming from? What in their damn it mind would possess? You might as well, if you're gonna drink the blood off somebody you never met before because you were taught something from someone that was taught something from someone they don't even know how far back this go, then you got relatives that have passed away. Wouldn't you save a little bit of their blood and drink a little bit of that since you knew them? Eat a little bit of their flesh. Shit sounds stupid as fuck. Let me get a little bit of that. Just a little bit of blood, a little bit of blood. Like they get people to do just about anything. And only the people who are looking at that side, it's always sounds strange. And now that you are covered, it's like why are their voices changing like that? And now that you're hold up. Why you gotta make it so dramatic? And now, and their eyes be all open big, like why are your eyes open like that? They be stretching their eyes wide open. It just looks weird, like the serpent in the rainbow. Now, stop talking. And now that you've finished drinking the blood and eating the flesh, you go out into the world. You go by the blood. You go by the blood. Everybody mouth red, like what in the hell? What in the hell is wrong with you? What is that on your mouth? I just finished drinking a little blood, eating a little flesh. Nothing. We protected now. We're protected by the blood. Oh, the songs used to sort of weird me out. The blood, the blood. I'm like, are y'all what the fuck are y'all vampires? Shit. What in the hell is going on? Like it just sound weird. And they be happy as hell to sing them songs. The blood. I mean, they be looking all cross-eyed. The blood. Yeah, they be looking all deranged and spaced out. Like they should look cool. Like, you know? I would not want nobody bathing in my blood or drinking my blood or even drinking anything and thinking of my blood. What the fuck is wrong with you? Everybody talk about other people's cultures, right? And they'll call something else evil. They'll say, well, Hinduism is evil. And that what make you say that? But then you'll say that Christianity is the way of all other cultures. All other religions need to bow down, bitches. Bow to the queen. Right? Everybody else got to bow down. Everybody needs to be saved. And so they got to introduce one way. They trying to get one nation under God with liberty and justice for all. And slavery justice for all. Whoops. Everybody else's way is wrong, right? But at least they put what they do out. Their ways. This one says that they don't do that. But drink blood every first Sunday. Dracula. Do you got my blood? Do you have my vial of blood? Did you go to the blood bank today? For everyone. I wouldn't be surprised if they throw their damn head back and they canine and they shot their teeth on the side shirt. What the hell is going on here? They'll be quick to point out everybody else's stuff, but they don't know what that looks like. And nothing has been done so spectacular that shows that their beliefs is the best. Everybody doing drive-bys. Kabuya, kabuya. As soon as they get out of church. Family members turning on each other. Greedy. Coaches trying to control somebody else, especially their coochies and their balls. They really want to control that. But don't worry, they're covered by the blood. They're okay. Okay. Don't worry, they're covered in blood. They're drenched in blood. They're certainly safe now. Okay. Oh, then they tried to play it off. Hold up. Down the line, they tried to, thank you, I appreciate that. Down the line, they tried to play it off and said, then they tried to say it's the blood of the lamb. No, no, don't try to do it. Don't try to do no, because before they said what? They said you're drinking the blood and eating the flesh. When they tried to play it off, they said now it's just blood. It's just, but either way, who the hell gonna sit up and be like, what? Just drinking, just good. Who the hell's doing it? No, they say you're drinking the blood of the creator, even though the creator isn't in the physical body anymore. From what they said the creator was, you're gonna take your teeth and just right now, if you just walk up to somebody and bite into their goddamn arm, you're gonna get socked in your eye. Ah, ooh, ah, suck it to me like you want to. Ooh. Oh shit! I just thought about it. They gonna sock you right in your damn. What the hell wrong with you? And probably get pop, pop. The hell wrong with this person? Bit me in my damn wrist. What the hell wrong? Right now, if you walk up to somebody and just stand there, this is your body. Eat you all of it. They're gonna be like, well, okay. And then you just reach your big, you open your mouth and buck your teeth out. And when you start leaning in, they bust you in your teeth and they fall out. Oh, what are you doing? What are you doing? Right? If you walk up to somebody with a straw talking about, let me get some of that. Some of what? I'm not drinking anything. I know. I'm talking about your blood. The fuck? The fuck? You better get out my face. If that don't sound right, then how does it sound right if you in the church doing that with a whole bunch of people that seem like they're in a trance? Yes, drink, you know, and you just, what is wrong with you? Like, you put it down. What are you doing? Even the old people. They got the kids in there learning it. Yeah, drink blood. Yeah, drink blood. And then when they end up, dun 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 dun, sweet dreams are made of these. Who and you wonder how Marilyn Manson became Marilyn Manson? I actually like Marilyn Manson. His dad was a preacher. People are like, oh, that isn't. His dad was a preacher. How'd he end up like that? You don't. You just don't know. He's seen some shit, some real shit. I like Marilyn Manson. I honestly do like Marilyn Manson. I've always liked him. He's different. He's weird. It's cool. I like him. Right? But here's the thing. If his dad was a preacher, how did he end up the way that people claim that it's such a bad way when his dad was a saint, right? How could he be a sinner? Because if you're not out here being fake and pretending that you holier than now, then now you got to be a sinner if you're not out here playing the game like everybody else instead of being yourself. So the way that he looked, I liked him. But he made a song called Sweet Dreams. Some of them want to use you. Some of them want to be used by you. Some of them want to abuse you while dressed in blood. Okay? Same thing with Pastor Troy. His dad was in the military, just like mine. All of us came up military. Then you got Masons, and then I come up with Masons, and I'm coming up with Eastern Stars. On top, mix all that together. Plus, I got people that's involved in the craft in my family, heavy, all the way back, and they serious about it. So imagine growing up seeing all this and being able to see through people crap real quick, and they think you're playing. Well, you see people doing certain things and know what they're doing. And make examples out of some too. Real quick. So imagine the things that Marilyn Manson saw. While everybody else was just thinking about, when they think of church, they think of all innocent people. That's not true. He just was bold enough to put the blood. He was showing a side of what he saw something. Okay. Nobody could bring this type of raw material out without seeing something. A family full of church people, right? Where Marilyn come from? I think he the coolest one. I think Marilyn Manson is the coolest one. I still do. Cause at least he not trying to be fake. No matter how crazy people think, and if people rock with him too, no matter how weird they think he just honest enough to put some stuff out there to show people everything ain't what you think it is. Right? And I remember looking at that. I remember being like 6 or 7, looking around at people, and I'm looking at all these grown people, old people, middle-aged people, young people, and they got their cups to their mouth. And I remember getting nauseated when he kept saying, "This is my," just get it again. "This is my blood. This is my flesh." And then he said, "Now drink." And when he demanded them to drink, all of them turned their cups up to their mouth. And they used to tap the bottom of the cup too. They'd be like, tap, 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 drink. And then I'd be seeing them licking in the cup. I'm like, put this shit down. Damn it. Why you licking all in the cup like that? Damn. Stop acting like you never drunk none before. You doing too much. He didn't tell you to do all that. He didn't tell you to do all that. They licking all in the cup and around the cup like they're a goddamn vampire. What's next? They're gonna start biting each other in the neck. It's just, ugh. Now look to your neighbor and bite him in the neck. Look, like, and smear and cover yourself. Just dump it on your head and cover yourself in it like Carrie. This what people doing. So now a lot of those spells are lifting because a lot of the congregations don't really have as many people anymore. Some of those it's a lot of spells been going on. Some people unknowingly was passing it down, and some people knew what was going on. Depending on what type of bloodline you come from and the stuff you've seen, if you've seen some of the stuff I've seen in my own family, then you know what you could spot it a mile away with I could spot it a mile away with anyone. I already know what you into. I know. I could feel it. So as much as I could jokey joke, I'd be serious about a lot of stuff too. And can flip it just like that because some things are funny and some things are just whew. And it's just sad to see so many people not think for themselves. They think their brain just up there for no reason. Your body can only take you so far to begin with. Your body can only take you so far. After your body cannot go any further, your spirit take over. But your spirit was already there. Your spirit take over where your body cannot go. And it continues to go where your body cannot. So while some people are here, other people have pushed through a different veil where their body cannot go. Your breath goes out of your body. Your body's still there. As I'm speaking, my breath is filling the oxygen in my lungs. It can seep underneath of my door. I don't see it unless I burn some smoke and an incense, and you'll see your breath going away with it. You can't stop that because it can go under your door, it can go through the glass, it can go through the tiny cracks, back outside, under your neighbor's door, and get in there with them. Energy you cannot shut out. You keep yourself covered spiritually, right? Does that mean I'm gone? Because every word that I'm saying is a part of me, right? It's out of my mouth once I've said it. It goes back to the air all around me. And it travels away from me while my body is still here. What? Come on, man. Do you think my breath is going to be like, oh, wait? No, it continues to move forward. Yeah. That's why I put this up here. How to make it to heaven. Show me that you'll be my ride to die biatch. You have to suffer. The goofy philosophies of going through hell because the Lord loves you so much. You got to understand who came up with this stuff to make people believe that if they're not suffering, that they're not loved. That's just like telling a woman, I beat your ass because I love you. If I'm not beating you, I don't love you. That's what a pimp tell they hoes, right? I beat your ass because I love you. That's what some parents tell their kids too. Ain't no other way to talk to you. There's no other way to make sense to you unless I beat your ass, because that's all I know. And I do that because I love you, not because that's the only way I know how to handle things. So that's a form of abuse, right? A person who beats someone and say, "Look what you made me do," or I do this because I like you, I love you. So I don't beat them. That means I don't like them. I beat you because I like you, I love you. That's why I beat you. You don't want me to beat you, then that means I don't love you. I beat you because I love you. You don't want me to stop being you, do you? I punish you because I love you. I make you suffer because I love you. This shit is don't make no goddamn sense. And people be trying to make it make sense, but it doesn't. And people have really adapted this dumbass behavior over time. And when somebody says something about it, something is wrong with them. Okay, maybe, but it don't sound right. Okay, you be seeing those videos because me and somebody did. Man, I try to take you out. Ain't nobody gonna do that and say, "So I love you." No, I've never had that problem. Sorry, I'm not gonna do that. All right, that's no. But imagine you see somebody walk around with a black eye and they say, "Oh no, I deserve this because that person loved me." Wait, who hit you in your eye? Oh, this love. What? But you just don't understand. You don't know what love is. And you look at, imagine seeing something like that and somebody trying to convince. That's what these people look like. They got black eyes, busted lips, spiritually, and they telling you it's worth it in the end. You got to get your ass beat. It's worth it. That's the purpose of life, to get treated like shit, because that's love. They lost as hell. They're trying to convince you that the way to the pearly gates is by going through hell and learning to love it and being, I love this shit, right? So you'll like abuse too. Don't say you won't like abuse because it's the same thing. If somebody walk up to you right now, sock you in your mouth and say, I love you. I don't know you. I never met you. Same thing when it comes to religion. You don't know, you've been told, but this person is letting you know that you prove your love, and that's how you know the creator love you. The more punishment you get, you are loved. So it should be okay for people too. Then that means the gun violence out here is fine because they may be shooting them because they love them. That could be the excuse, right? It's okay for religion. It's okay when people pass down this shit, but it ain't okay if somebody walk up to somebody and say, "Bow, my alibi. You want to know what my statement is in court? I did that because I love you." And then what you say we could do in religion is oh, you got to be a spirit. You got to pass down information from somebody else to somebody else that don't really even know the truth. People just start saying this shit to make sense, and they try to make sense of what they're going through, and they talk that to somebody else and they just adapt it to it. None of it makes sense. Nobody hits you because they love you, and nobody makes you suffer because they respect you either. So who created this shit for real? These ideologies, these belief systems that people know don't make any sense, but to make themselves feel better about some shit that ain't good, they just adapt to it. And why would they make themselves a portal to make someone else go to the same thing? Because everybody else says that it must be true and do them the same way. That's stupid. I beat you because I love you. I slap you because you mine. I make you suffer to prove to me you love me. What will you give up for me? You don't love me. You ready to lose everything for me? What would I do without you? I know you're tired of being lonely. Well, you gonna steal for me, kill for me, ride for me, die for me? Then you don't love me then. You can't just say it out your mouth without giving something up, without losing something for me. You're not gonna destroy yourself for me? Then you don't love me, man. That sounds like some gaslighting, brainwashing, mind bending shit. Who created that? Somebody really warped some stuff when it come down to this religion thing and got people out here. And that's why a lot of people accept some of these behaviors out here. And they think it's normal. No, you don't gotta lose everything for me, because that's stupid. I'll tell you, that's you stupid as hell. To prove to you I love you, I'm gonna I'm gonna leave that ass right there. You dumb. That's your stuff. Why the hell would you do that to yourself? Why would you do that? That don't even make common sense. To prove to you, I'm gonna let all this go. Now I have nothing, but I love you. What the fuck? Wait a minute. You did what? Oh hell no. People have started to, I guess, try to console themselves to make sense of what's going on out here. They tell themselves these things, but common sense never kicks in. You don't. Hmm. Just look at some of those videos with abuse. They show them on YouTube too. When somebody abused the abused victims, or somebody hitting them on their face and stuff, like Cassidy, and her name Cassidy and P Diddy, and she just now saying some years later, some of the very things that she said he told her was, "I do this because I love you. You might look, you all these other women out here, you lucky to be with me. See, I don't like them like that. You see welts around their neck? You see them with black eyes? I don't love them like that. No, them women weren't taking that shit. Okay. He would have been sued a long time ago. He had to pick the right victim that believed in this shit. Same thing when it come down to brainwashing people. You got to find the right people with brains that don't operate because they don't think with their mind, to get them to believe that treat you like shit because you love you. Because I love you. And you know you like that. That's why you keep coming back for more. And that's why you went and got your friends, so they could get done up too, so they could get that bad treatment too. You went and brought a whole congregation so that you all could sit around and say, I suffer because you love me. Teach it to your kids. I do this to you because I love you. Nah, man. They had to have their own connection with the Most High. And they know something don't sound right. You don't necessarily need a middleman for that. Something don't sound right is because it's not. Your brain sit up high, your loins sit down low. You create out of your lower half. You create different lives out of your bottom part. You create ideas and things yet to be discovered out of your mind, your brain. It don't take too much for anybody to have their little fun and end up bringing somebody into this world, especially when they're not planning anything. Thinking about something and through thoroughly, that's different. It come from your higher self, above your shoulder blades, protected heavily. It's the only thing protected that much. Your brain is super protected. You have that whole strong ass skull. The cranium is tough. Okay. But the dudes, their body parts, their reproductive glands hang down, hang out their body. Anything, they could be on a damn Ferris wheel and they rip that thing dead ass off. That's not protected. Same thing with a woman. It's very, very, very. That's very sensitive. So the wrong energy combined there you could put the wrong energy back out too. Same thing for your mind. That's the one that's got the most protection. Your whole skull up at the top, separate from the rest of your body. Everything else is like going down. You got the neck in its own chamber. You got the head, the face in its own quadrant, and then everything below and everything above it that runs everything below it. Because if it's the other way around, you up shit's creek. If everything below you runs everything above you, you're done. And you raise the next generation the same way. To let everything below you run you. And everything above don't mean nothing. You can't think for yourself. You're ran by your body, right? See how far that take you. Right. So the ass runs the brain, the balls run the brain, the cooch run the brain. The brain don't get a chance to say nothing to the rest of the body. So it starts to corrode through time. Easy to control them. They'll do anything you say. Anything. And then they'll recruit more people. Why is it such a bad thing for people to think for themselves? Why is that such a bad thing? But maybe it's because, just think about that the next time. It's because they love you. That's a weird sense of love, isn't it? People throw these words all around nowadays. It's a fashion, it's a trend. All right? It's just like breathing air. And the people who know better, people look at them sideways. You don't believe me? I dare you all to watch some pimp movies. I dare you all to see how them pimps talk to their women. I dare you all to see just how they do what they told. And I dare you to apply it to your life in this world and see how it resonates with the stuff around you. Don't mean you doing this shit, but just plug in what needs to be plugged in there. You could plug everything in that has control over people in the form of the pimp. And everyone giving up their stuff to the person that's the pimp, the one to do what they told, being the people who do this shit. I don't care where they're at and who they are. Okay? Pimp. What they do? They have them just walking around, feet blistering and shit. I get you some new shoes once you show me that you love me by how much you bringing to me. Then at the end, gather up all their women and get their best saleswomen and put them to the side. You dear, I really love you. And sock the other one in their face, bitch. Whoa, hey, get her off. Don't touch her. What is this? Tell us this that you brought to me. Well, that's $10,000. What the fuck? Out. Get back out there. And I hit you because I love you. Because I know you could do better than this. Get back out there and get the other 10. And don't bring your ass back until you get it. Now the other ones are shook. And the other ones over there. See the psychology behind it. The ones who brought this, they think wait, you ain't hit me. You brought the amount that I want. You want to get hit? They looking like, yeah. Because see, they got them in a vulnerable state in the beginning. That's why they call them daddy. They normally know that they're in vulnerable positions. They normally get them when they come from broken homes. And they teach them real young, I beat your ass when I like you. So if you told me you beat when you like me, you just hit that person and knocked their teeth out and told her to get back out there and bring the other half. The other half, you brought me 10,000. What the other 10? And pick yourself up off the floor. Don't come back in here until I get the other 10. So now the other ones want some of that. Hey, what about me? You want me to slap the hell out you too? So they keep acting up. Bow. Now they come. Psychology is weird, right? That's what they were wanting. Because they think that means love. Because they don't know what it is. And that's what people sound like out here when they keep running to stupid shit, knowing it's stupid, but they keep doing it. So now she bring her ass back with the other 10. And he said, now, yeah, get in there and wash yourself up. Do something. Shit. And you, what you got? She come in, she got her 20th and good. Y'all did good. You did good. They don't even know how to probably tolerate that type of talk. So either the person who choose these people out sense something in them all. I don't care if you're a woman or a man. They sense this in you. You like that. They like that shit. They like you either like getting smacked in your mouth and slapped on the ground until you and getting talked to any type of way. because you wouldn't put yourself in those positions. But some people they're predators and prey. They can sense it on you. They know you may have been you like that, or you were used to that. So they know they're gonna be able to do that to you too. Same thing when you talk about the government and you talk about this world and you talk about people that raise the younger people to think that certain things are normal when they're not. You good prey for the world now. You don't know the difference between nothing. You fair game. You're gonna do what you're told, and you're not gonna say anything. You're gonna get along with the rest, or you're gonna get your ass slapped down like the rest, and you're gonna get them what they ask for, and you're not gonna say nothing. Cause then you gonna get your ass smacked down again in front of everybody, and you still gonna get what they asked for. They ain't money. I just want to change them. I'm gonna do whatever it takes to make you love me. All they need is someone. See, people, for some reason, they respond to that better. It's weird. Because they're trying to prove, they're trying to compete. Why do you have to compete for the creator? That's some narcissistic shit. And most pimps are. Right? That's the point I'm making. Why are you competing, struggling? Wouldn't it be no different than somebody put on the corner to bring back money? You see them struggling. The pimp is there to protect you. But they always end up with their head cracked. Well, where was the pimp if they getting their ass beat? He just concerned with his money. And they all say the same things. Well, I got the because he protect me. Well, how you get black eyes? Why you put in the trunk? Why you tied up in a basement? Where's your protector now? Why are you in that position at all? Oh, because struggle is the way to love. It's because they love you. No, when you're struggling, you're in a desperate state. You're easier to control. And they love that. And when you teach it to other people and you tell them you got to, you ain't struggling, the Lord don't love you. You ain't getting beat in your face. The pimp don't like you. They ain't smack you down to the ground and knock your teeth out yet. Oh, you ain't none of them then. You ain't lose everything yet. You don't got a testimony. I hate when they say that. I hate that word. Testimony. Okay, shut up. You always got another one. Stop it. You don't think it's odd that all you do is pay your communion, you pay your tithes over and over. You always got all these damn testimonies. Hey, wait, I got a new complaint. Forever in debt to your priceless advice. Oh man. Kurt Cobain probably never knew his music or his lyrics would be inserted into a topic like this. By the way, you should check out his book called Perfume. That's one of the most mind-blowing books. I had to. It wasn't his book. It was a book, one of the last books he was reading before he departed from this earth. And so when I found that out, I was like, damn, because I was always like intrigued by knowing who he was supposed to be, like Kurt Cobain. Because he was singing songs about a Pisces, but he was a Pisces. I'm not, but he was. Very deep one at that. Very tortured soul, but very creative. And one of the last books he was reading when he was off in the cabin, okay, before he departed from this earth, mysteriously, was a book called Perfume. When you read the book yourself, so people, if you're a real Kurt Cobain fan, a lot of people wouldn't believe, depending on what you look like, that I don't care. I'm a Marilyn Manson and a Kurt Cobain fan, because they had some very deep lyrics and they were very deep people. Very deep, 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 deep. Not word, one word, and the other one is. It's just in its own word. One is a Capricorn and one is a Pisces. Go figure. The Pisces is departed. But that book was talking about your sense of smell and the lack of. But it's deeper than that, you know. A perfumist. And it sort of reminded me of that story Frankenstein once again. You got to check the book out, Perfume. If you don't, if you just type Perfume book Kurt Cobain, if you want to know how to find it quicker. It tells you about creation and when things go wrong, and even about his life. And you know that book, or that not book, but the cover of what was it? Not Kurt Cobain, it was Nirvana, where you saw the baby floating in the water, and the person later on tried to sue for that picture, saying that they didn't have any consent, they didn't give consent because they were a baby, for them putting his face on the cover, swimming in a swimming pool with money in it. Well, he was talking about his upbringing and how he didn't like that. And he was talking about some of the same topics we talk about way in his time. And he did have a daughter though. But he went through hell for that daughter. Not the daughter, but the just shit that went on. But he came from like a really jacked up background that had a very strong hold on him, on his mind and his soul, because it was very bad. Same thing with Michael Jackson, very bad. Same thing with Eminem, very bad. It is that lets you know it doesn't matter what you look like on the outside. A lot of people are saying the same shit. Okay, and they all had these viewpoints about why they were created to go through these things. They spent a lot of time to themselves too. That's what Kurt Cobain was doing. He was off in a cabin by himself, alone by himself. Michael Jackson, he always needed to be by himself to think about this shit. These are some of the most creative damn people. These are legends, for real, in their own way, and all of them are gone, except for Eminem. Not him, but they're gone. And Marilyn Manson is still here. But they need to be to themselves, because they were misunderstood too. They were very deep people. Deep people normally are to themselves a lot, unless they're around other deep people. It's not a competition. Either you are or you aren't. Either you think or you don't. Either you're real or you're not. Either you're real or you're fake. Either you're a bitch or you aren't. It's just simple as that. There is no in between. Period. Just that simple. These people are very um analytical. They think before they do stuff, and sometimes they may not, but they own up to it. And these are some of the topics that come up. Why would a creator create people to treat them like a bitch? Because that may not be the true story. That may not be the true reason and how we all got to be here. It may be something so mind blowing that people probably couldn't believe it. Everybody's talking about the aliens, but we may be that. You know, because how that don't even make sense. What creator would do that? What creator would make this so many people to put on an earth this fucked up? It's beautiful, but it's a lot of shit to go on here. There's a lot of people that should not be breeding, but do, and they keep doing it. They need a license for this shit. They need some type of certification. I'm sorry. Something. They have to prove that they have saved up this amount of dough, taken this amount of classes. I feel like they need to be forced to go to some type of university. There needs to be a university only for people who want to be parents, where they have to make a certain, if they fail, you cannot. That shit is a weapon. It's a weapon for women and men to create. You got people out here. How the hell you think Charles Manson was created? How did he get into this existence? Once again, he came from a religious background. Charles Manson did. On everything on the outside ain't what it seems. And I believe that's how Marilyn Manson, I could just put two and two together. Marilyn Manson was telling you in his name what he saw. Because something tells me that Charles Manson, you know what he did. Marilyn Manson, that's not his real name. His dad was a preacher. Something was going on. He must have studied Charles Manson and saw something very similar of what he experienced, and was able to speak his pain out through music, because nobody probably would believe him. Oh, you come from a goody two background, bro. Ain't nothing wrong with you. He looked like, man, please. And I know oh so well that everything that appears isn't, because looks could be deceiving when people on the outside swear everything is perfect because of what it appears that you have and whatever, and some shit be going down. And you be holding your composure and you end up being the whistleblower, the one that don't tolerate shit at all, the one that can read through people's deception and lies, the one that would rather fly dolo than around fake hoes. Period. So it's just like, who would do that? Who would do this? I feel like they need to have it. We have community colleges for the people who want to get a little idea of college. They could get a trade or whatever. And to be honest, you can do a lot with community college. Then you have the university, right? They need to have another step that it must be mandatory, like driver's license. You think they're going to let you get on the road in a car with no insurance? Hmm. You need insurance. You need a driver's license. You got to pass the driver's test. First of all, before you even think about a vehicle, you have to be able to prove that you are a safe driver. There's steps. So why aren't there steps for people to keep breeding all over the place? Certain people keep creating the same bloodlines and think they doing something. They keep doing the same shit, saying they doing something different. You creating the same thing again. You haven't even got yourself right. What the fuck are you doing? Huh? I told you the example before about somebody who's drowning and pulls somebody down. They don't want to be free. They just say, come bring your ass down here so we can drown together. None of us going to be free. Right? That's what it's like when people haven't even solved their own shit. Get with another person who haven't solved their own shit from a family of goofies on both sides. Two crash dummies crashing together and making kids. Look at Goofy, and they ain't got the nerve while they running into a brick wall like a crash dummy with no seatbelt, yelling at you. You just don't know this is a blessing. You don't know the glory. You just don't know the joys of this. Crashing the wall. Airbag go off. Bust head through glass. This is beautiful. That's the woman giving birth. It only hurts a little bit, but the joy you feel. Girl, you can't convince everybody. Stop it. Okay. I feel like, hey, they had to go through classes. They had to go through maybe courses that says what your kid what your kid want you. I think they need to come up with courses like this for these so-called parents that keep popping kids out and broke as fuck and got the nerve to get mad at the kids talking about I'm your parent. I don't give a fuck. Shit. What the hell? I'm the parent. I'm not the mama. I F to make you. You want me? I had the one night stand. What? I meant I was the jump off. I was the side bitch. What? I meant I wish they could tell them themselves. Oh shit! I was the side piece. They tried to have bragging rights. It end up telling on themselves. I'm the one who had you in the backseat of a pickup truck. What is it? I conceived you on a drunken night after a bar happy hour. What? Why are you telling on yourself? Are you bragging? He whispered sweet nothings in my ear, and I believed it. That's what they're really saying. So when they say, I'm the parent, that's all the things that I just said is what they're really saying. Okay? So they need to have courses for these individuals that swear they're doing a good deed for the society. Okay? They need to take courses. Would your kid recommend you? Would your unborn kid want to see you? Would they be excited with you? Would they brag about you? Would they be safe with you? Would you lead them down the right path? Or do you just wonder what they could do for you? What can you do for them? Do you have your shit together? No. They need to have a course called What the fuck are you doing in college, in university, and everybody who want to be a parent need to go enroll. It's called What the fuck are you doing? They need to have a picture of a person looking confused on the book. And the book is every list of dumb shit people have done throughout time, starting with Abraham about to sacrifice his son. They can show a picture of him with a damn dagger looking at them. You know, they're going to be looking at the screen. And they had a son just laying there on the rock. Ah, no! And then, sadly, it ends. So you won't have to see what's next, right? And then lead all the way up until now, 2023 and beyond. They need to have these courses to make sure if you got to drive safe, you need to put somebody on this earth safe that could be safe for the people too, and ain't out here tearing shit up and messing stuff up. Okay, your balls out, your cooch hanging out with everybody, but you looking over, you doing anything with anyone, and in the middle of doing that, you looking over. What you gonna be doing with your coochie? Ma'am, you've overused yours. What you doing with your balls, dude? Drop a seed. Sow a seed. Johnny crack corn and I don't care. Johnny crack corn and I don't care. Gotta stop doing this. Oh man, I gotta stop doing this. This is bad. I swear, this channel is very relaxing. Even though I don't care. You know what, guys and girl, you rock with me, man. You cool. That's all right. It ain't just because you rock with me. It's because we be laughing our ass off in here. Wow. Right? She said, OMG. It said, this is the best thing on YouTube. Well, it's cool. I just like being me. I just like to say what's on my mind. And I like it when people say what's on their mind. How refreshing that shit is. It's so hard to come across people like that. That's the only people I've ever had a lot of respect for in this life. Those type of people. I always seem to. I know it's just so refreshing. It's refreshing. Okay, you got the people that say it, and you got the people that think it while clutching their Bibles.
Oh, never. I would never. I would never.
As Martin said,
I'm a lady.
Right? But as soon as nobody looking, beep, man, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Ma'am, you just got out of church. Dude, where the hoes at, man? Dude, you still got your Stacey Adams on. Man, up in that more with the ass at. Whoa. But they talk about us just because we blunt. Whoa, what happened to the harps, to the organ, to the piano? What happened? The girl and Miss Somali. Woo! Wop, wop, baba doo, bop, bop, bam, boom. I know people probably think I'm crazy as hell, bro. Because I'm a loner. I'm not alone, I'm a loner. And loners, we could create some shit out of the blue. In our own mind, we can entertain ourselves. That's why people be thinking we crazy as hell. Because loners, we're misunderstood. Right? I'm a perfect imperfection. Emotionally, I'm an introvert, but I come on this aggression. No one understands me, but everybody can't be slow. It's cool to find people who think like me, so I can't be wrong. I'm a perfect imperfection, and I don't find interest in the radio. Right? That's some real Aquarius shit, right? Is it okay to cry when you die inside? Right? People be looking at us thinking that it's a game. We're like this all the time. Look, loners are like this all the time, every day, no matter where we at. And sometimes in our life we turned up and went right back to who we are. We're not being fake. We got little bits of everything within our personality. Loners. It's not an act. We're thinkers. That's real. Okay? And when people think that loners aren't doing stuff and they are curious about it, you can tell they're nosy. They're not curious. They're nosy because they don't understand what you could possibly be entertained by in a world this big where you need to be doing what everybody else does. Why would you choose to keep to yourself instead? Because 10 times out of 10, loners can see through you before you can see through you and is already bored because they know it's bullshit to come with you and you ain't talking about nothing but what somebody, you talk about some bullshit. You trying to be someone you're not. And we are who we are. It's been said since the story, their favorite story of Jesus of Nazareth, right? The story that they've chopped up, flipped up, and screwed and gave you what's left. Shit that sounds stupid, right? I wouldn't say that this person didn't exist. I would not say that. But what I will say is Gandhi existed, the Buddha and Krishna, Jesus. I feel like when people are not just mysterious, because some people try to be mysterious, some people are not trying to be. People say that they are. Once that person is no longer on the earth, they become somewhat of an enigma. And people become fascinated when they find out how they truly live. Like Prince, for example. Prince was a musician and a very talented one at that played every instrument that was ever on his every damn instrument, every last one of them. But he was very private. Very. He did not like people in his damn business. He did not like it when you brought your fake ass around. The only people he had around him is the people he knew. That's it. And the only time is when he was out and about doing his shows. After the show, you got to go. When he had his little parties or whatever, it was the same ones in a pyramid with votes. And people have been dying to see what he had going on. Why you to himself? What's really going on in there? All these people in the world. He doing something. Yeah, he is. Minding his goddamn business. Thinking about something you couldn't possibly think about. Because they don't think. They just do. Who the hell want to be around people doing dumb shit all the time? They don't even like being around themselves. They don't even think about this shit, yet alone understand it. And call you crazy. I'll be that. But a follower, I'm not. I'm not worried about people calling me crazy. Been there, done that. You know what I mean? Bada bing, bada boom, bitch. I've been there, done that. It's cool. When I say been there, done that, I'm not worried about somebody calling me crazy. I pick it up. I could pick it up. I could pick up what people think. They'll say you're crazy because you're not like everybody else. They'll say you're crazy because you're not doing what everybody does. They'll say you're crazy because you're not tolerating no shit. They'll say you're crazy because you're not nobody's sneaky link and and they can't find your sneaky link because you don't have no sneaky link. You want your money. That's crazy, right? Crazy. That's crazy. You want your money. You supposed to be struggle. Sorry, y'all, I got too into it. Damn, I got too into character. Damn, I gotta calm down. I gotta remember this is a camera in front of me. What am I doing? This is weird. Shit, they might be right. Anyways, hey, oh, there's somebody. When you look in the community section, I have found another jewel, y'all. Whenever I get inspired, I think his name is. I gotta find it. I'm gonna look it up because I don't like just. I had saw a couple people that had inspired me a while back, and they're just these people so beautiful. This guy, he's in Africa, and his mind is on point, man, about the same stuff we're talking about. It's so cool to see people from all over the world to know what the hell going on out here. It's just shit so cool. Let me go look the name up because I put it in the community, put them in the community section. Leave the world behind. Guy's a girl. I just saw it pop up again on my screen. I saw it today. I was just saying that, and the name and the word literally popped up when I was like, man, this world and shit, man, that shit gonna be left behind one day. And I kid you not, earlier, I say around maybe 5, the it was a notification that popped up on my screen that said leaving the world behind. I was like, oh, Gaza Girl said this. And I just saw like the thumbnail of some people and literally the world was behind them. So I'm like, I gotta check this. It's on Netflix. I didn't know that. I'm gonna check this out because of you. And then I saw it again. That's a confirmation. So I'm like, this must be good. Y'all be saying some real you and lipstick succubus. Y'all, you and when she's not there and if you're not there, she says it. If she's not there, you're saying you've been here for a minute now. So y'all be having some deep stuff, deep topics or deep just hints. Y'all be throwing subliminals. That's cool. Y'all deep ass people. So let me see here. Where is it? Um the brainiacs, the intellects, the beautiful ones. That's the ones the prince was talking about. I understand. What do you mean by those beautiful ones? They're rare. Okay. His name is dude is deep. His name is damn. Can be Bennett man. Excuse me. Benny Detine the truth. But it was the vegan. Man, he must have just changed it. That was pretty cool when he said that. I watched a couple videos so far, and I'm like, this dude is pretty deep. It doesn't matter. I just saw that. I touch on controversial, philosophical, and spiritual concepts such as damn, I can't see what he put there. Oh hell, I didn't even see this part. He said, now I'm seeing what he's about when I clicked on. I just watched the videos, but I didn't know. Anti oh man, I didn't see that part. Oh, ooh, I had to watch more videos. I only watched a few and I already was like, I subscribed ASAP. And self-help advice, religion. Wow, maybe I just pick up on their energy just by watching a video. He has some very deep topics, though. I tell you that. And the ones I only saw 3 so far, and I immediately knew this dude is very intelligent. Then there was REX something. I think her name was REX. I haven't seen hers anymore. There was Illicit Mind, but I hadn't seen any more videos. And then there's been a couple because you don't really see too many people talking about these topics at all. A lot of people feel like they might not need to discuss it, and that's messed up because we need more people having these open discussions in a world where people try to silence these people. Young people ain't happy. Oh, this dude has some deep videos. They're like he walking, and that's a good idea. He's walking in the middle of nature, wherever he is. I believe Africa. It looks like I think he said Africa, South Africa. At that, there's a lot of nature out there. He's just walking in it. He was walking for a while too. I wonder. It must be nice, man. Just in wow, he's just out. Some of these videos, it looks he's just out in the middle of nowhere. Oh, what's this one? I haven't seen every video, but the ones I saw is the ones that made me sort of interested in what he was saying. But anyway, that's enough for today. I think I've said enough. I'm not everybody's cup of tea. It's cool, but I'll be able to look back on some of these things and laugh at it myself. That's why I make them. But see you next time. Deuce. Appreciate you guys, girl, for stopping through. You have a nice shift and see you next time.